So the right way for a guy to approach me,
Man.
you can't come with that wagwan sexy thing because that would just get you dismissed real quick. Like.
So what's the best way should he approach you?
You just gotta be polite. Like, I'm not telling you've got to come up to me and go, "Good day, milady."
Good day.
Like, no, you shouldn't like.
Okay, but then define polite then.
Well, like you can just be like, "Oh, do you mind if I like have your attention for like 2 minutes or something?" Like,
if I have your attention.
Yeah, like what's wrong with that?
Something like 05 Chris Brown, man. Man said, "Do you mind if I have your attention?"
But
Man said 05 Chris Brown.
Man said,
there's nothing wrong with being approached that way, or even if you just walk up to me, "Oh, sorry, like, can I get your number, please?" Just something. You don't have to walk up to someone and be like, "Oh yeah, walk on sexy." Who's responding to that for real?
No.
Nah, man. Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but sometimes the nice approach just sounds too chipsy.
Yeah. Sometimes, but not always.
Nah.
Okay, I'd rather someone
you can't come down like the Hugh Grant on some.
No, but I'd rather someone come up to me polite than come up to me and be like, "Oh, yo, B, what you saying?" First of all, I'm
but obviously, it's.
Second of all, you don't know me.
It's toned though,
isn't
it?
I'm trying to get to know you though.
Yeah, but you see that there? I don't want you to get to know me, so keep it stepping.
See, you
gotta be like that. But you ain't gotta be like that.
Why
you gotta be? You have to be like that.
Why though? I'm just saying hello. I'm just saying hello.
You say hello. You didn't say hello. You said, "Oh, I'm trying to get to know you." That's not saying hello.
Yeah, no, but obviously, but my one was sexy.
It depends.
My hello.
Kind of guy though.
That's your hello. That's not my hello.
No, I'm not saying it's my, but I'm saying that that's what he's trying to say. Hello.
Yeah, of course, but. There's different ways to approach people. Like it's not every day wagwan sexy. Sometimes it's just like, "Oh hi, how are you?"
And
what's wrong with a hi, how are you?
Obviously, that might not be the way.
That's not gonna get you shot in the face.
Thing, man.
Why is that a Hugh Grant thing?
That's a Hugh Grant. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
How do you do?
Okay, so how do you approach women?
It depends.
Just one next to the bathroom.
Social media, if it's in person.
Okay, so in person,
I'll make her laugh, or I'll talk about something that's. I don't know if we're in a club and maybe her friendship. I might make a friend. I might is your friend okay? Then I'll start a conversation.
Okay, but you said you might make her laugh.
I'll find that
so are you trying to be her comedian or are you trying to be her guy?
You're hunting out here for damsels, man.
But
icebreaker.
I know comedy here that's the best way is to break the ice with a woman, isn't it?
Yeah, bro, like make her laugh. You get it, like.
But that's why I said
you don't always have
it's subjective. You can't be objective and be like, "Oh yeah, this is my approach to everybody."
No, but you have, like I said, you have to read the person.
Yeah.
You have to
but
try
some
and
people can't read the room.
Like,
some people are just like, "Nope, this is my approach. That's what I'm sticking with. It worked for me in the past. It might work for me now."
Let me give you an example. Yeah, you see to the yo wagwan sexy. Yeah, some girl will say, "Yeah, cool." They're just having that. They're like, come better. You get me? So they'll give you the second chance, like, you get, they might entertain it, you get, like, they come better.
That's probably because they like the first approach, blood.
But obviously they want you to
make the effort.
Yeah, make a bit, like, so it can vary, innit? Like, that's my point, like, it can vary. It can vary still.
But then that goes back to having to read the room.
Yeah, say.
You have to know, like, so you see one woman walking down the road. Yeah, she might have jeans on, might just have like a nice top, whatever. Surely you must look at that and think, okay, this is how I'm going to approach her. Because maybe she might not respond to the whole wagwan sex.
Nah, it goes back to that thing we were talking about earlier. It's an impulse thing. Because it might be a yo kind of day. Or it might be like...
And that yo will turn into a no.
Nah, sometimes the yo bangs. Sometimes yo bangs. Sometimes yo bangs.
No, so yo, you look nice, you know.
Nah, I don't even like that follow through. No, I don't like that follow through.
Yo, you look nice, you know.
What would you say your name? I don't know your name,
I left the house.
Yo,
I wasn't going to leave the house if I didn't look nice.
The yo is
I'm complimenting what you've done today.
But why do I need you to compliment me?
Why not?
Yo has worked, man.
Why down on my yo, man. I left the house. I know I look good.
But why can't I compliment that? But why can't I compliment?
Don't say you can't compliment me, but you go
it's all about how you do it.
Yeah,
nice.
And these times she's even busting up thinking, Roger, my man actually just yo me mad loud in public like this.
See, now you've turned to a joke. Because now you've gone from thinking you had game to having zero game. Because now I'm laughing at you and looking at you like a clown.
It's not really a game.
Because you've gone, yo, you look real nice over there. No,
that's dead though. You can't do it like that though.
That is literally the definition of a scrub.
How?
Because you're there hovering on the side. Of your best friend's mind. Yo!
You've painted the whole image in your head. I don't know this image you painted. I just complimented that outfit. I got scrub.
Because that's just how it comes across. Who says
I just complimented that.
We're not 14 anymore. Yeah, we're not 14 anymore. You can't be there going, yo.
Still.
Man,
No,
how you
no.
calling man a scrub because he complimented
Because we're not 14
He's
anymore.
not even the passenger. He's just walking like you're walking. He's walking like you're walking.
And that's fine.
And he's a scrub.
That's
That's a
from
mazza.
the moment you're going, yo, we're not kids anymore.
Maybe he's
There's a
got bad
different
etiquette.
approach.
Nah, fuck
But
that.
no, but
man.
I was arguing that point. Some people, yeah, that's
We
just
can't speak.
like,
Us
like
man
some
can't
some
speak.
man that they've just raised.
But-
That's how their etiquette is. Like, so
Exactly.
they're not
Nah.
even meaning it
But
in that
we
way.
have to remember, yeah, what we're talking about only really applies if you're trying to hail up a thing on the roadside.
Yeah.
Any other circumstance, you're given that segue. If you're in a bar, if you're at a comedy show,
So if you're in a bar,
the
you're like,
library.
yo, you look sexy.
No.
Wait.
Couple
let me
drinks.
think. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
Drinks.
But it would be a different
I wouldn't-
segue.
I
The
wouldn't
man could
say
just
like
slide
that.
in mad smooth with the shirt. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I won't show you wearing. What drink was this?
Man wearing one of them Miami things. You just slide in. You know when you're holding your glass midsection.
Flower shirt.
You just slide in and
Is
just
it? What drink you drinking?
smoothly.
What drink you drinking? If it's smooth, if you're a smooth guy, you got to have the right drink.
If
You know what I'm
dare say
drinking?
Hennessy,
I'm
forget
drinking
it.
a black label thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a whiskey thing, isn't
A
it?
black label thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's growing.
So that would work. This is what
Okay,
we
so
drink
then
over
if you're in
here,
a
like
club,
that.
how are you approaching someone then?
Grabbing a waistline.
Look at this guy.
You see that there?
This guy.
Like it's a drink
No, but
throwing in
no,
your balls.
drink. Actually, I feel like I've had a drink for them.
Who are you grabbing like this in
I'm
the
grabbing
club?
waistlines.
Clink bold.
Nah, that's a mad thing. You're going mad.
Next.
Never.
But why are you manhandling me like
It's
that?
not a
Oh,
manhandle.
Nah.
It's not a manhandle.
But
I'm gonna
again,
be rude to
that's
you.
your approach.
I fuck it.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
look,
say
you
it.
said-
I'm just gonna say it. Because man don't have to draw girl. Man don't need to draw girl. So these. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't have to draw girl.
Oh,
So
so-
these
oh,
things don't
oh,
apply,
yeah.
man.
That's
That's
it.
why
down.
I might have given you the.
Saucy.
Swear down. I don't
Get me.
need to
You know what? You know what?
So
See, there's
if I
other
see a
ways
thing,
to
if I
use
see
it.
a thing, yeah,
Right.
Okay.
man just have to move in however my heart impulses at the time, fam. You get what I'm saying?
That's grabbing her waistline.
If
No,
she's moving like her waistline's
No,
gonna
no,
be
but
grabbed, I'm
you
grabbing the
see what
waistline.
you're not thinking about.
But you're not
Like,
even
there's-
thinking about it in an
there's
essential
body
kind of way.
language. Like there's
You're
body
thinking about
language.
it
Like
as
so, for
a
example,
rape
so
movie.
like you don't know, like for example,
say
it's
that.
like
Yeah,
say in a
so-
scenario you're all in the club, yeah, you make eye contact with her, and then she's making eye contact to you, you're looking back at her, she look
Yeah,
back
all
at
that
you,
gay shit
and then it's like,
happens
alright,
too,
cool,
like,
you haven't
you
said
can
nothing to
And that
her.
says grab my waistline
No,
because
but-
you,
No,
my
no,
eyes and your eyes made four. So that says grab waistline.
Leave it out, love. You don't even. I don't even want your
could
eye
be on
contact. Because if a girl makes eye contact with you in a club, you don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is approach her
That's it,
and
you
just
go
speak to her
and chat to her.
But
normally.
you said your approach is yes, grabbing that waistline.
No, but she hasn't seen me yet.
So from behind. So you're doing it from behind. What's doing it from behind? That's some creepy.
And then you're wondering why now you're getting bold.
He said whispered in the air. Nah, I'm not grabbing.
Man said some psychopath thing, man.
That's what I'm saying. You're telling me that's not
Man said,
creepy.
yo.
You said, I'm
Please put a
sexy.
disclaimer in this thing.
No,
Please put a disclaimer. The views of this
That can't
individual
run.
are strictly for individuals. You get me?
That can't run like that. No.
I'm telling you, man. In certain situations, it's not a
Yes,
mad
no.
thing. Like, I'm not talking about
I can't lie. it
fucking
sounds
rugby
nice.
tackling her or nothing like that. But, yeah, I'm
That's sexual
saying.
assault still.
Oh
See?
my days.
I just have to put it out there.
that's
Nobody
your
wants
Oh
to
my
say it.
days.
It's sexual
You
assault
have
still.
done. That's a mad one. I'm not
But I'm saying that to say this. Man, them grab those hands though.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I find that dead though.
Why are
man.
you touching me? I don't know where your
I find
hands
it
are.
dead,
You could have just been
'cause-
scratching your nutsack and now
More
you're
likely
touching
that's
my
You
hand.
could have been scratching your. Actually, yeah, let me know.
That's definitely
Yeah,
news.
yeah.
But not like that.
That's,
But
yeah,
yeah.
that's
anyway.
dirty. Like, ooh, don't
Nah,
touch
but
me.
So you know about the touching hands,
No,
grabbing
because
that-
what
yo,
about me says, oh yeah, grab me, I'm yours. No!
Oh, so
Approach
it's-
me like a
You see her?
person.
You're not my man.
She's just
Yeah.
she's just literally a verbal. Like you just have to somehow verbally get
Yeah,
engage
because,
with her.
yeah, don't do that whole, oh,
Like you
Oh.
know,
hi.
like you know, like for example, like I said,
That is so
like you know,
disgusting.
like you might say something to her, and then
That's
you're
my
like,
go-to move, like,
hey, bruv, how you doing? Like,
I'm
you
one of
need
them
to
strokey
fix your
guys.
attitude, bruv. Like,
I'm not a strokey
so
guy,
instead
man.
of it being you're
No.
approaching now, you're kind of you're matching her energy, innit? Like,
But you don't know
Yeah,
her energy,
everyone's
blood.
di- yeah,
You don't know her
everyone's
energy.
No,
Girls
but-
ain't not gonna
No,
show you.
no,
I'm
no,
not
but-
saying that
alright,
you're
cool.
mind reading. reader,
Like,
but a
you
part
can
you
gauge
should
vaguely.
understand.
And man said complimented her and got called a scrub. So you know what energy that is, G. You know what energy she
What, is
got.
that the same guy? Are you still there?
No, but I'm
Some
saying
people call us scrub.
no, but I'm saying that type of energy.
Man's cutting up.
My thing is, as long as you're polite
swear
and you're
down.
polite
Man
with
said
rejection,
fools.
we're good. Because there's guys out there that you'll be like, nah, sorry, I'm not interested. Be quick to turn around, call you a bitch. It's like, hold
Nah,
on.
that's weak.
Yeah, I heard
2
That's weak,
seconds
man.
ago,
That's weak,
I
man.
wasn't a bitch. I was someone you was
You
trying to
know
get to
what?
know.
Girls
Your
do
mum's a
that
bitch.
too, man.
Because, bruv,
Whoa.
clearly she raised your bitch ass. That's how it goes. You can't turn around because you got rejected and now you're upset because you got rejected. That's not my
But
fault.
that's still idiot.
Okay,
But that's still idiot, man.
hurt.
What you saying? Man can't take rejection, like.
Yeah, man
You can
can't
be
take
hurt,
it.
but
Do
you can't stand there and be like, oh,
why?
no,
Do you know why
you're a
these men?
bitch.
Do you know why these men are acting like a BITCs?
Go
You
on.
know why?
Biatch. Yeah.
Damn. Well,
BIAT.
I put the H in.
where was the emphasis? I was joking.
Biatch.
The same way, yeah. It's like it would be the same thing the other way around, or even worse.
How so?
Girls are crazy.
Because girls move salty when they get rejected.
Not always.
Oh.
No.
If you're not
Oh,
interested in me,
nah,
I'm saying, like,
no, bro.
Because if you're not interested,
I'm not-
then
What's wrong with me?
Imagine a girl
Whoa,
being
what's
rejected.
wrong with me?
that's
Like,
secure girls. If you reject me,
They're
cool, and I keep
They're gonna
it
cancel
moving.
you, bro.
Like I told you before, yeah. When you reject a thing
Yeah.
from experience, bro, a male rejecting a female is like
Gee,
it's a mazon.
Basically,
They take it so
like you
mad.
burst them in the foot.
Then
Because
you
they're
must
not
be
used to
hella
it.
insecure to take
like
it.
No, it's because girls ain't
Like,
used to that.
no.
Girls ain't
No,
used to that.
Yeah,
Girls
but
are
you
used to
can
guys
be
just
used
being
to that.
horny.
No,
Even if you're a
no,
dead
no.
thing, no offense to no, you get me. You just know that
No.
there's a day that you can just make yourself.
Then no
you get
offense
me,
to them
and man are
insecure
gonna be
girls
on
out
you.
there, but you can't move like that. If you get rejected, cool, move on, because then you can't turn around when you reject a guy and get upset when he starts getting mad.
Well,
If
that's
you're
what
gonna
I'm
be the
saying.
same way.
And the way you reject man certain times, you know it's not nice. Just because you keep your voice low doesn't mean you're being nice.
I'm
You're the ones.
actually really polite if I
Look at
reject
them with them
you.
evil eyes like.
No, if I
And like,
reject
look
you,
up
I'm
and
polite.
and you push up your face. You're like, bro, like all I did was say you got a nice
No.
dress.
No, but do you know what it is?
That's all I
You
did.
have to be polite when you reject someone nowadays.
Like,
you got to
People
be
are
polite.
Box in your
spiteful.
face, yeah.
So no. So when you get rejected,
You try
if you
to protect
reject a
them.
guy nicely and you're like, you
Man
know what,
was moving
sorry,
like the-
I'm really not
moving like the
interested,
snake.
and you keep it moving,
This
and
is
he still
how I
can't
really
take
get
that.
girls. I'll just be like,
Here, take it. No. Keep it
I'm playing
moving,
carry on,
and
I'm
they're
carrying
still
on.
like,
I bug
yeah.
that, I bug that. Carry on.
But it is that thing, like, you have to be polite, because if you're not polite, you don't know how they're gonna react now.
Yeah,
They
no,
can be
we'll
spiteful
talk.
and think, oh, you're not fish too nice. Boom, acid in your face. What the fuck?
Woo! No, that's
because I said
mad.
no.
Boy.
But that happens.
Yeah, I know, I hear
because
you.
you've rejected someone, and
I
it's
hear
like
that.
no, people in general, male, female, whatever, cat, dog, whatever you are, you need to understand that point of rejection is like, okay, fine, and you keep it moving. Your ego may be hurt. You may be like, oh, do you know what? I didn't fucking deserve that. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Cool. She ain't interested. He ain't interested. Whatever, and you move on to the next one. No one needs to be hurt
That's
in the
how it should be,
process.
man.
You don't have to
That's
be
not
all
how it is,
spiteful and shit.
But
and be
that's
like,
how it
well,
should
fuck
be.
it.
Everyone gets rejected in life, man. It's not that
Of
deep.
course,
man.
everyone gets
It's not that
rejected in
deep.
life.
Some people get
So if
rejected
you get
a lot less
rejected,
though.
yeah, but if you get
Huh?
rejected from a
Some
job,
people
you're gonna
get
go back to
rejected a
that
lot
job
less.
and
But
like.
we all get
be
rejected
horrible.
one way or
Yeah,
another.
but it all depends on the approach because cool, there's subtle rejection. Like I said, you know when you like you say you do it softly,
I don't believe
and
in
then
subtle
and then
rejection,
there
be
could be
honest.
direct rejection where you're getting called a scrub in that like.
Okay, that was just an example. I'm not saying that's how
but
I
it should be
reject
rude.
everyone.
It should be rude. I'll be rude.
I'm just saying.
That's if you're
I'm just
scrubbing,
saying.
bro. You're down to
Yeah.
scrub.
Hanging out the passenger side and that.
Yeah.
But okay.
Like you were shot out like that,
No,
yeah.
it's
And the truth
because
is, that's
it's
how girls talk
happened.
to man. Them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
Like
because it's happened to me though. I've had a guy
And you call him a
literally.
scrub?
I'm a scrubber, innit?
Yeah, I was like, well, why are you? Okay, so you're here talking, but where's your ride?
Oh,
But then you look at me and be like,
Oh my
oh yeah, but
God.
you're walking. Okay, but I'm walking, but you're literally sitting on your passenger side, mate. Like you're here trying to holler me. What do you have for me that I?
Well,
Okay,
you
You know,
cool.
sometimes,
Let's
you know,
progress.
sometimes a man will leave his whip back at the crib because I'm rolling with my guy.
That's
and he's
fine.
engine is smaller,
There's
so.
nothing wrong with that.
Let's petty.
No, but why does you
But
have to
again,
back the
there's
car?
nothing. But again, there's nothing wrong with that either. But then that same
But how
guy's
do
in
you
the
know?
passenger
You went to
side.
scrub quickly.
Okay, but that same guy in the passenger side now, you've rejected, and now he's there like, oh, you're just a fucking bitch anyway. Woo!
I hear that.
How did we get get to that point, your mum's a bitch. Fuck it.
We called
keep it
them because you
moving.
called them a scrub.
Okay, but But
Wait,
this is an instance where something come out my
how
mouth.
many man have you told to that their mum? Because it sounds like you be telling niggas that.
Okay, prime example. A couple summers ago, walking my mate back to her house. Some guy come out of his house to chat us up. I said, sorry, we're not interested. Kept it moving. My friend's quiet. I'm the mouth for both of us. I said, sorry, we're not interested. Oh, you guys are bitches anyway. Yeah, your mum's a fucking bitch. And kept it moving.
Okay,
Why are we bitches? What? Because we don't want to talk to you. It's not my fault you came out in a string vest and you're
Well,
not
that
silent.
auntie though, man. Auntie's innocent, man.
That is not my fault.
No, but
And you decided to approach me like, oh, yo, can I talk to you real quick?
nah, bro, she weren't feeling the
She was
string
definitely
thing.
Jamaican.
But you come up. But your approach is literally you come at your house and you're going, yo.
Yeah.
Who's responding to yo?
Oh,
In the
of course,
street
I heard
first.
that. He thinks his yard, didn't it? He thinks him there, yard. So, yo, baby love.
Yeah, but then, like,
joking.
no, why responding to that? And the thing is, I wasn't rude about it. I was polite. I said, sorry, we're not interested, and I kept it moving. But then you want to turn around and call me out of my name? Boy, your mom's getting it, your whole family's getting it now. Because there was no need for that. You didn't
But
have to go and call us,
man.
bitch. Like, you could have just been like, alright, cool.
What's
And
that
gone back
got to
into
do
your
with
house.
though?
No, obviously, but some man, like I said, their
Toxic girl there, man.
their
Always
ego's
destroying the
fragile,
moms,
innit?
man. Always.
Well, because your mum produced your bitch ass, innit? For you to be calling women this. So, hey ho, it is what it is.
But I know auntie though.
But it's still hurt.
It's like,
I
Because it is what it
feel
is.
for my man back a couple summers. He never wore that string vest again.
never.
That's if you have to put down the string vest, sir.
No, I'm just saying it. It doesn't matter how you're dressed. It all depends on your approach.
Nah, yeah.
And then your response after, you get a response back.
Yeah, no.
You can't say yo and expect someone to turn around. Some
No,
people
but a
do it,
man
they're
who's
like, oh my god,
invested is gonna get
me.
rejected.
That's so fucked.
It wasn't the fact that he was in the street vest. Why he got rejected?
Man
He was just
rejected.
He was fugly. That's not my fault.
Fugly,
Right. So I wasn't interested. It was like, no, not my
So-
type. Oof.
That shit
It
came
was
back.
all eyes on meeting, yeah? That's what it was.
Oh, go away. Go away. Look, all I know is he wasn't good looking. We weren't interested, and I was polite about the situation.
No, but obviously, so man them should respect that. You can only be persistent a certain amount, and then just like, yeah,
like,
cool,
you
yeah,
can be
chill back,
persistent,
like,
but
cool,
if
yeah, you're not
someone's
trying to.
still telling you
If you're not
no.
giving me the energy, then yeah, it's cool, safe, like.
And then
You're
you
not
keep it
because one
moving.
thing you have to remember, you're not entitled to a person's time. This is why, like you get it, like you're not entitled to that, bro. Like man, don't like I can see you. I don't have to acknowledge you, bro.
Too persistent. I'm walking. I've told you no 3 times now, and your ass
Nah,
is
that's
still not
too much.
understanding.
3
And
times.
Oh, that's mad.
A man went through his spill 3
Bro, man
times.
said-
yeah,
said
and you're
no.
there like, oh yeah,
Gee.
but like, so you
Once
like,
he
you're
says
telling me your
no-
boyfriend won't allow you to have friends. No, I just don't want to be your
That's
friend.
hilarious. Them man there.
I don't want to be your friend.
You're telling me
Why?
So your boyfriend don't want...
Like, I'm not dating my boyfriend to be my third parent. I just have respect and I don't want to chat to you. Move. But you're still here lingering like a fart. Why?
Obviously, they're testing to see if you're the antelope. Obviously, you're not the antelope, like you're not the antelope. We established you're not the antelope, but that's all what that
You're
is.
definitely not the antelope.
You get me?
Definitely not.
But she's a honey badger, G. fam.
Wildebeest.
Yeah, but why am I a wildebeest?
No.
No.
Nice.
No,
They're not easy to catch, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta really work hard.
I know.
You see a crocodile, he is friend and still drink from the same pool. What do you mean?
Hey, no, that's why I said the honey badger. Hold the honey badger.
I don't
Yeah, I
know
said the honey badger.
Because the honey badger
I
is
don't
the
know.
most.
Like,
You don't know about a honey badger?
Don't fuck
Honey
about
badger
lion, they don't
is
care.
the most fearless animal. Like it's proper, like a fight of lions.
I don't want to
Anything.
be a honey badger.
No, but
No,
she's
I'm
like
cool
a
with
honey
being a
badger.
honey
She's fighting
badger.
anything.
I'm
not no wildebeest.
Any lion
What
that's
is a
approaching her,
wildebeest?
she's
I'm not
standing
the
her ground.
wildebeest.
G.
No,
And there could be a
wildebeest.
pack of lions there.
It's a
She's scrapping all the
compliment,
lions.
Have
This
you
is
never
instinct.
seen Nat
See that
Geo,
honey
mate?
badger?
And the wildebeest.
She ain't no
Here's the
antelope.
wildebeest drinking and the crocodile come eat that
Man
one.
was
and that one's
David
still
Attenborough,
drinking.
BBC One, yeah.
Right,
Man saw a
same
wildebeest.
thing.
Yeah, he was getting chased by something, and he was kicking man in his head and all that. Like you can't catch man like a
Yeah,
an
what they
antelope.
didn't film was 2 seconds later. That
No,
wildebeest
they
got
showed
caught.
it. They showed it. He died. Like, he
See?
died.
Right.
But it wasn't
So I'm the
easy.
wildebeest. I got caught 2 seconds later.
wasn't
Cool. I was
easy.
putting up the fight, and then it was like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll give in. No.
I mean, like you said, you know, a man still has to wear you down. Because apparently that's how it happens. Like, girls just get worn down. Like,
I don't get worn down that easily, though.
I'm saying, like,
No.
I see bare girls just like, yeah, because he just
if you're
kept on
still
trying.
persistent
And
and
he
you're
kept
still
trying.
persistent, no.
And I just thought, oh, yeah, you know.
Then how many more girls are you being this persistent with?
All of them.
Consistency.
See that? That's why men are trash. You see that there?
No, we're not trying.
Consistent.
We just know
That
the
is
people you don't like.
Consistency
No.
is key, man.
Man said
Bring the
consistency
trash to
is
the
key.
door. Somebody has to let the
Consistency
trash
is
in.
key. No,
There's
it
a
ain't.
tough bit now.
Now, consistency is key, but obviously you just need to know when to be consistent.
I don't even think persistence is key, cuz.
You get
If
it,
somebody wants
Why
to
are you
play a
chasing
game.
girls?
No,
Stop me quickly.
no,
I beg you.
listen,
No,
listen. That's my whole,
because
my whole
you
point.
can't leave it.
That's my
Answer
whole
that question,
point.
didn't it?
When you're chasing gal, if you're no longer being consistent, that's just harassment, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
So
it's
after
harassment.
3 times,
What are you
Like-
saying?
that's harassment. That
It is
is.
harassment, but that's fun, man.
I've told you
Like,
now 3
come on,
times.
man.
But don't say
But I've
that.
told you
Nah,
3 times now, and
Bro,
now you're still
when
like,
a person
no.
tells you, yo,
Ah.
I don't want to, like, I've said no, you try to run past it and they're not done
Nah,
a U-turn.
that's
Yeah,
gas.
let's say,
That's
leave
gas.
it.
Have you never had a female brethren or known a female and you know that she's with a guy or she's been with a guy and because this guy was on her case? She used to go on like he was the dirt on the bottom of her shoe, blood.
Yeah.
But 2-2s, they've got a U-turn that now.
And, uh,
Like, have you never seen it happen? I know you've seen it happen. Everyone's seen it happen. And then she'll be like, oh, well, you know, he was just always there, like. He was just always on my line, you know. I didn't like him, but
so
sometimes
that's
like, he was always there.
Consistency is
No,
key.
that's not being persistent. That's just
settled.
settling. That's
Yeah, they
you just
settled.
going,
They
"Alright,
settled for the
fine."
persistent guy.
But settling
It's
for the
brainwashing.
Settling for
No.
the
Consistency.
No,
He's
but
hitting
then,
her up.
The guy
Bro,
won.
Isn't good.
Like,
The guy won.
you
he
get
really
me?
though?
So
He
all-
won. That's
so
what he
Did
wanted.
he really though?
He got what he
Aight,
wanted.
cool.
He
Did
got
really-
exactly
when you
what he
really
wanted.
deep it, did he really win? Because she's like, okay, fine.
No,
I'll
but
give you
he's
time
getting
later.
nuns though.
No. But,
Mate, he's getting that
but
nuns.
now you basically
What
got a
do
pity
you mean?
fuck.
You're better getting
What?
on?
Pity fuck.
You got a pity fuck.
It's not a pity fuck.
It's a pity fuck.
It's not.
It's a pity fuck.
She's brainwashed.
Oh, do you know what? Oh,
She's
okay, maybe
right.
I should give him a chance.
No,
He's okay.
no.
He won the race.
That's
Doesn't
not.
matter though. What's
no,
wrong with that
it's
though?
It's not- What is wrong with that? Even though that's you get me. But that's not the
When you
situation.
take it, that's when you have to make it stand.
I hear that.
No.
But I don't think it's a pity fuck. I
Pity
think
fuck.
that she's been worn down so much
That's
that
bad though.
she's now
No, but imagine they get
Wearing a
married.
bag.
she's her mind is
So,
gone.
but imagine they get married and when she gives a speech, he kept chasing me, so I just gave him a chance. Here we are.
But people do that though.
That's a
People
unit
will give
too.
away those people
And
like
so you won't feel
this
embarrassed
guy.
like that?
Let me tell you the story. What?
Consistency
You wouldn't feel
is
embarrassed
key.
by
He
that.
wanted it though. That's what he wanted. And he got what he wanted. You're
He
not
got what he
right.
wanted,
He got
like.
what he wanted.
That's
Because they'll be like, right, she'll be like, oh
embarrassing.
my gosh, there was this guy, you know, he was
That's
always on my case. I'll be like,
embarrassing.
leave me alone. Then one day he just showed up to my work. And
then he
how did he
wooed
know
you.
where I work?
He
And
wooed
I'm thinking,
you.
but he's
At
a
some
stalker.
point he
What do you
wooed
mean?
you. You just thought like, nah, this
So the
guy's
question
like,
is-
Showed him to
yeah.
my work, so I called the police and got a restraining order. That was our happy
Yeah,
story.
that's how it all began. All them kind of
No.
lessons there, like.
That's
Nah,
just
man.
weird. You
Boy,
showed
it
up to my
happens.
work and I didn't tell you where I worked.
It happens.
Woo!
Girls be bugging out
Nah,
here, yo.
that is a
And they'll be
mad
telling
thing.
you that just
Let
shows how
me-
much he cares.
That is not showing me how much
Oh,
you
he's
care.
just scary.
How much you
Nah,
care
nah.
to try and kidnap me, maybe.
I'm
That's a
saying.
stalking thing.
But
I'm
no, you
saying.
don't care about me.
Yeah, that's
Unless you encounter it naturally, so
You
say
gotta
for
check the rest of
example,
the phone.
no, say
No,
exa-
no,
no,
that's
say for
like you
example,
never stalked
he
her.
just like walked into your shop or something or whatever.
Me, why you say
and-
you're stalking people?
I know you still so well, boy.
Nah, I don't-
In the past.
someone.
Maybe in the past.
Nah, I still
Like you
know.
found out what college she went
Fam,
to, so
don't-
you was
you know
always
that,
taking
fam,
bus
man,
past
they
her
talk
college
for a
and
long
that.
time,
Like,
fam. You don't run down, girl.
No, right
No,
now.
that's not
You don't, man.
You don't run down, girl. What's
I
that?
know you don't run down. Yeah, I
What's
don't know
that?
about these
No,
man.
If
These
he
are
accidentally
festival
walks
goers,
into your
fam.
shop, fair
Yeah,
enough.
run down, girl.
But then
What?
if he accidentally walks
No,
into
that's
your
what I'm saying.
shop,
Let's
fair
say it's a
enough.
natural, and then now he knows
But-
you work here. So
Yeah.
now he just comes back.
Yeah,
He comes back
that's
to
a bit
It's
weird.
long.
No, but you see
That's
what it is?
weird.
Alright, cool. Say
And
you
you've
work.
already told
say,
him no,
no,
and he's
no.
still coming
He's
back.
standing by the window.
No, alright, cool.
That's it. I'm not telling security guard.
Alright, look,
Don't
alright,
let
man,
him
let
in.
me get cool. So
Right.
say for example, yeah, it's the shopping center, his local shopping center, isn't it? So he comes there. So he's gonna be coming back here. Then now, like, you work there, so you're telling me what you're just gonna be ignoring it because he could be trying to
Yeah.
banter with you. But
Yeah,
why are you
ignoring
being
you.
so defiant for?
Because I already
No,
told your
no.
ass no.
No,
If
but-
you can't understand no now, you're never gonna understand no. So
No.
now you're giving off rapey vibes.
No.
Rapey vibes.
So I cool.
Like, you're giving us rapey vibes.
So I cool. No. Alright, cool. So
No.
say he's not trying to
We're not
talk to
promoting
you.
that.
He's not trying to talk to you. But like, say for example, every time he sees this, yes, he just like he salutes you. That like, say for example, yes, Miss Attitude. Like, you get me? Because all you give it.
But you're still not knowing my name, so you call me Miss Attitude forevermore. But
Yeah.
the name
I
I'm
didn't.
I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah.
No, it's
Mad
honesty.
still.
I've known stalkers and I've known stalkies.
Yeah, that's mad.
And sometimes it's thin lines.
Nah, bro.
Sometimes
No, it's not
Thin
thin
lines.
lines.
Let me
The
finish.
line is here. If you're a
Cut
stalker,
out.
you're gonna be on that
Bro,
line.
Let me finish.
Sort
line
out
is
your
a dot.
problems. You've got issues.
Let
Hey,
him
there's
finish,
two
man.
spectrums. I'm not even
Go
talking
on.
so much for the stalkers.
Issues.
I'm not talking for the stalkers at all. For the stalkies, however, sometimes they end up liking that shit, man.
Weirdos.
Do you know what I mean?
You understand
Like,
what
who
I'm
likes
saying?
that?
So it's kind of hard for you
People
to
got
even
issues,
know
yeah,
that
yeah.
there is boundaries. If
Nah.
someone keeps playing this kiss chase game, oh, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
This is what
Nah,
I'm
'cause
saying.
that
Once
whole
you
kiss
allow a
chase
man,
thing
once you
is
give a
when you're
man,
younger.
you give a man, you say, give him that much room.
Yeah, don't give him
He
an
just
inch.
thinks you really want to give him everything, but you're just
Nah.
making him start here. So that's when he starts working on you. So some girls will do that thinking, if I give him this, he'll go away.
Nope, you see me, if you don't go away from the first time, cool. I now have 999 on speed dial for your
Yeah, you've
stalker
gone
shots.
bananas, man. We don't need to go that ham just yet, you know what I mean?
No, but if I've told you no, it's like, you know, no, I don't want to give you my number. And you've come into my shop every time and
So
you're
what,
still
this-
asking me the same shit.
No,
What, you can't
I
do
don't know,
anything?
but my point is
And I've been
you
polite
can't. No,
every
no,
time.
but my point is, alright, cool. Say now, yeah. I no longer want your number. I'm just trying to. I'm just having a conversation with you. You're trying to
That's
just tell.
nice, but
No,
a smile
but-
is
No,
an
but you-
invitation for conversation.
Bro,
Last
that's
time I
not
checked, I
what
didn't
mission,
smile.
No, but my point is like
So-
like I said, the scenario I gave you. If I walk past and I see you, like man's approached you before.
No, I
Yeah.
just pretend she doesn't exist. She rejected me.
And this is why we love IO. Because you see that energy right there, you keep that energy.
Delete
Because,
her
boy,
on social media. Not
Yes.
No, you probably don't have her on social media, fam.
That's
You
even better.
just tried to
Just
approach
walk past
her.
me like I'm someone
You
else
just
on
tried
the
to
street.
approach
She
her.
don't- she don't
You just
exist.
all you did was try to approach her.
Walk
G.
past me
but
like
that's
I'm
still
someone else on the street. I beg
No,
you.
but
And she
like-
says hello to me, I'll kiss my teeth.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That
You rejected me. Why you saying hello to me? You idiot.
That's still sour though. Why not? That's
Aye,
sour.
bro.
It's not sour though.
So then, I
It
cool.
seems hella recent though.
No, but then I but then
Relax.
that makes you like the person who just dash acid in her face. Then, like she said earlier.
No.
Yeah, it does, bro. What do you
No, it
mean?
doesn't.
You're
No,
holding
wait,
feelings,
wait,
G,
wait,
fam.
wait. I
Like-
I'm
didn't
not
say
throwing
that
Mr.
it was
Muscle.
every
I'm still an
guy.
idiot. That's
Like-
it. This is different. He threw Mr. Muscle. I just called an
So
idiot.
just
Yeah, but why do you even need to comment though? If
Because
you don't want, if she
you
says anything
rejected
to you,
me.
you can just keep.
You rejected me.
But
Why
who
are you
said-
talking to
okay,
me?
but who says you have to invite that conversation in? You can just
No,
carry
no.
on walking and she'll get the point. Like,
that's
oh,
not-
I called it
Personally,
idiot.
I would've
That's me
called.
saying go away. I don't want to talk to you.
now, personally,
what was wrong with just saying go away? I don't want
personally, I'm gonna ban her. I'm just gonna ban her about.
But either way,
I'm just gonna ban her. Because if you're being very hostile towards me and all I'm doing is trying to have a conversation, said that just shows me you're a hostile person. You don't need to be like that. You don't need to be like that.
Them get off of the streets.
Cause like, man's not gonna be
Aye,
saying.
What, because he said no for the streets.
The streets.
No, wait.
Man,
He said
no.
them get off hostile. If a
No.
girl's hostile for no reason, she
No,
runs to the
hostile,
streets.
But why? Maybe she's
But
not
why
going
is
to
she
talk
rude?
to you.
All you have to say is no, I'm
Maybe
not
that's just
interested.
her.
Oh no, sorry, I'm not interested. That's
Maybe
all.
she just has an attitude complex where everything out of her mouth sounds like she's being rude, but she's just being honest.
Okay, she has daddy issues or her boyfriend left her. Who cares? Okay. Right.
But
Why
okay,
is she Why?
okay, why she got to have issues?
Still,
Huh?
Why does she have to have
you got it
issues?
warmed up.
Everyone that's
Still,
rude and everyone that's hostile.
Nah.
They have some
Daddy
sort of
issues,
issues.
yo.
Nah.
They've got daddy
You
issues
don't
with
have to.
some
You don't
sort
have
of.
to.
boyfriend left
You
her.
can just be
Why, bro?
a hostile person. You just
Why?
be like, yeah, fuck off, don't
But
chat
why
to
do
me.
you- why-
Keep
why
it
do you-
moving.
why you
Hostile.
don't need to be hostile? That's the point.
But who said you don't have to be hostile? Maybe you choose to be. Maybe you've just had other
Right, cool.
people just
so
like
then if
you
I'm
coming
hostile
up to
back,
chat to
it's
me.
about fault.
Nah, man.
I'm the worst. Isn't it? Okay. So if I'm hostile back, I'm
I
at
can't stand
home.
hostile girls.
No, if you're hostile back, cool, innit? Keep it moving.
No, of
There's
course,
no need
yeah.
to be
But
rude.
alright, cool.
The thing
So
is,
no,
you
no,
don't need
alright,
to
cool.
engage. If
So
a girl's
no.
hostile to you,
No,
cool,
alright, cool.
whatever.
Let me just
And you
be-
keep it moving. You
let me
don't
just-
have to be
No,
hostile back.
let me just be the
That
devil
shows
with it.
your level
No,
of
let me just be
hostility.
the devil with it. Yeah.
Go on then. Play devil's
Yeah.
advocate. Go on.
So then it's basically like what you done to my man here a couple summers back here. Him calling you a bitch because to him you might have come across hostile, so he said, yeah,
So-
you're a bitch.
No.
innit?
So because I said sorry, we're not interested.
Alright, cool. That's
in
not
that
hostile.
exact
then.
tone.
Alright,
That's
cool.
not hostile. So you
Alright,
can't
cool.
call me a bitch.
Alright.
Now I'm hostile back to your ass.
Alright, cool.
Because
Fair
why
enough.
do you have to call me a
But
bitch? You
obviously,
could just be like,
based off of how
whatever
you was
then.
going on before you
Just like you used to turn around and be like, oh, you're ugly anyway.
Like, you're telling
Fuck
me,
you,
like,
bye.
like, you said, man, to Alakazam, poof, like, this, like, get out, like, but why you gotta be like that?
Because sometimes it's the way you approach, like, or like,
But, alright,
you know,
cool, so-
sometimes like,
so
even
what
a
is
guy,
the nice
if his breath
approach?
looks like
That's
it
what I wanna
stinks,
know.
Stay over
Whoa,
there.
whoa.
Don't come near
If
me.
his breath looks like it stinks.
Yeah, you know.
How you mean?
Mouth.
So a man's just gonna look like his breath stinks.
Yes, and more times than not, I'm right. And
Can
it's
I
like,
just let me
I'm
just
not
wipe my
saying-
mouth?
I'm
What do you
He looks like
mean?
his breath stinks.
What's the identification
Like, yeah.
of bad breath? Like, how can you tell before you smell?
Maybe they're dead.
Wiz
or something.
Khalifa. That motherfucker look like his breath stinks.
Man said Wiz.
Wiz
I feel
Khalifa
like,
looks
I feel like. What do you mean? Why?
There's just
It
something
smells
about
meat?
his mouth, like it just looks like his breath kicks.
Oh.
Like no amount of Oral-B, Listerine, Corsadel.
You see, like,
Colgate.
The question is,
Rennies.
This is how I will turn down Kurt Franklin.
Which butters?
This is turning down Wiz
Is that the reason
Khalifa.
why though? Is that the reason? Because you think his butters
No.
breath must stink.
No.
So who's the butters person
You
that
think
you
he's
think
butters?
that's celebrity, but his breath don't stink?
Sorry, wait. I need
You don't
to.
think
We
that's
need to.
butters and his
Wait.
breath-
Yeah.
I
But his breath don't
want to finish with
Vin Diesel.
Oh,
Vin Diesel's butters, but he don't look like his breath stinks.
Alright, but Vin Diesel's got good
That was a
dental
bad
hygiene.
assessment.
because she said he looks like his breath stinks. So how do you know? But I thought because she thought he was butters anyway. You know
Do
when?
you think Wiz Khalifa's butters?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think he's attractive. None of Bio's attractive.
So, okay.
But
So,
before that,
Is it
his breath
because
just looks like it
lips, like,
stinks.
his mouth area? What?
Yeah, there's just something about the way his mouth is positioned that just looks
Wow.
like you just see like that episode of SpongeBob when they eat that weird onion shit with the peanuts, and he walks around, he's like, hi,
Yeah.
and all that hot breath comes out. That same look,
Wow.
that
Yeah, the weird,
same
man.
exact look. It's like
It's not easy out here, yo.
Man, my man gave her the ick, boy.
more than the ick. It was just like ooh.
I said your
So what gives you the
You
ick?
look like your breath
You look
stinks.
like your breath stinks. That is a mad.
I know, I
Obviously,
don't
very
give her the ick.
Guys that are hostile or guys that don't get the point. That's icky.
So
if
man,
you
what
say
gives
no
you
to
the
a guy
ick?
and he's still there being persistent, ooh, you're now icky. Move away from me. That one not doing.
Her thing is, she either rates your thing straight away or none at all.
What makes you rate them straight away then?
They talking about
It's your approach.
Sorry,
You
that's
can't
what
have a
she literally
certain
does.
approach to you, but like, okay,
Not
I might
approach.
give you the time of day.
That's the
If
real
she's
If
thing.
you come
your
a
energy,
certain way,
She's
it's like,
telling lies,
nah.
bro.
And she's looking
Why
at
am I
you.
telling lies?
I don't think it's approach.
It's approach. If you
Nah.
come up to me in a certain manner, boy, back goes up, don't want to know you.
What's a certain manner? I mean, what's the
Like,
right
you
approach?
come across way
such
too
a
No,
cocky.
what's the right
window
approach?
of-
What made you
Like-
say yes? I'm giving you my number. How does he come across?
He was just him. He wasn't trying to put on this act. He wasn't trying to come across too cocky. You weren't trying to come across too like, oh yeah, look
So
at
how
me,
did
I'm
he
a road
approach
man,
you?
watch me
How did
kind
he
of
approach you?
attitude. If I'm honest, I don't remember.
I said it upstairs, bro.
I think we were just
He was just
talking.
like, yo, like, you get
were
me?
just
Come
talking.
here, like, what you mean? And she
No,
was like,
no,
raw,
no,
like,
no, no.
she was like, raw, like, I didn't know no one could chat to me like that.
No. It's
I didn't
because
know
before
man-
that we kind of got talking with each other and we had the same level
But
of
he
banter.
definitely threw down some.
He definitely said yo to you.
Yo, come
He definitely
here.
said,
yeah,
definitely you said
yeah.
He
yo.
patted you up.
That's not lying, man.
He definitely at some
It's
point had to
cool.
put his foot
We know
down.
that you can
Like,
obviously do your thing. We've seen it.
We're not
Like he
having
started
that.
roaring and that. He had to just put her in a chokehold quick, like say yo. They had to tell her yo, babe, like
No,
that.
we're not having that discussion, okay? Just
Yeah,
understand that the guy I'm seeing now, his approach is what attracted me to him. He didn't come across too cocky, like, yeah, I know I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And that was nice.
And that's
When
what
you come
man
across,
have to do. Just
What,
be yourself.
humility?
be yourself,
It's
but when you're
definitely
not
a be yourself
yourself,
thing, but sometimes It's peak, innit?
No.
You have to understand that
But then you have to
yourself
take
is
that
not
out
something
with
that
you.
people like. You get me?
Sometimes
That's what I'm
people
saying.
are
You just have
bossy.
to. What?
And that's nice,
I
but
said,
that
some
don't work for
people are naturally
everyone.
just bossy.
That's what I'm saying. Like your attitude
but
could
then
be
when
mad
you come across
sometimes.
like,
but
oh yeah,
yo.
you're the hottest thing since sliced bread, and you're coming across like, oh, you can't reject me. Who are
Why did
you
you
for
look
me
at
not
me?
to reject you?
No, that's one thing.
But guilty
That's
as
Wait,
well.
if the shoe fits in it.
No.
If the shoe fits in, that's how you feel.
Man.
That's not how I feel.
Okay then you're
We've
fine.
all been through the
Then
trenches
you're
out here with
okay.
females, boy. I've been through a couple
No, but
trenches.
you shouldn't feel
No.
away if someone rejects you, bro.
You shouldn't feel away.
You shouldn't.
You should feel away because I'm not the tin man. Man have heart. But you shouldn't act like a
I
bitch.
don't-
Is the thing that
I
she's
don't
saying.
care.
Girls are
No,
replacing
no,
you.
no,
I
no,
don't
because
care, bro.
men have
Generation.
feelings
So
too.
if you don't
So
rate
are
my
men.
thing, there's someone else
So
out there who will
are
rate
men.
my
You
thing.
don't
fam.
feel
So I
like
don't
you
care,
should
bro.
not really take
You
your
only
spot.
stupidness
Men
that
are
are talking
replacing
about you
you.
shouldn't feel away, yeah?
That's painful.
There's
You
men
can't say
richer
that,
than
bro.
me.
No,
There's
but you
men
can't.
sexier than me. There's
Everybody's
men better than me.
replaceable.
Yeah.
I'm saying something, you got people lined up. That means you got
Yeah.
plan
Bruv,
B's, plan C's.
everyone will
No,
feel
there's
away,
people
blood.
waiting
Everyone
to
will
take
feel
your
away.
spot. So
blood.
if you fuck up, that's your business. But don't be upset when I'm with someone else and you're there like,
You
oh, I
never
thought
really
you have
liked
another
them. Never really
chance.
liked them, did you?
No, of course you can still
Energy.
wholeheartedly love someone, but when they start moving funny, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Okay,
You
cool,
have to
bye.
remind them, like,
Go away, on your bike.
yeah, remember this, and you keep it moving.
And how you remind them by dating the next one?
Not even by dating the next man, just being like,
I'll move to a
I
cousin.
don't need you.
You're going
I've
mad.
chosen to be
Why
with
not?
you.
Man said I'll move to her cousin.
I'll move to a cousin. If
No, see, that's
if
trashy.
she's moving mad, yeah.
It's not your fault. It's the
No
cousin's
moral.
fault.
If she's
No,
moving mad,
that's
yeah.
There's no morals.
If she's not level,
That's
she's
not
moving
it.
mad.
He said,
morals.
look,
I'm gonna.
I said, yo,
I'm
I'm gonna
move to
see
a
you at
cousin.
the family function.
Yeah.
Ah!
Your cousin's been eyeing me up.
That's wicked.
He said, I go see
Your
you at
cousin
the family
give me a big
function.
plate.
You're just gonna be behind the cousin like, just smiling like.
No,
Man said your cousin gives me a big plate.
but that's
you know.
trashy.
Them family gatherings. Why is it trusting?
What?
That's wicked,
The
man.
game's the game, though.
The game is the
You can
game.
move to
It
her.
really is the
Bro,
game. The game really is the game.
You know that is Kardashian movements. Who does that? No.
He was with
That's
the
not
guy
Kardashian
that
movement. You see how they all set with each
let's have
other?
the whole family.
Shots getting fired left, right, and centre.
No, but the game's the game, though.
It's only mad if you come back to next Christmas with the next girl, the next cousin, and they accept you. That's when it's mad. You're allowed to come in because it's not his fault after that. They obviously
Yeah.
accept it. No, that's not his fault.
But then that's both your faults because you know that's my cousin. My cousin, and obviously your cousin knew that was
But
your ex.
say your cousin's feeling his thing though, like.
That's nice. Then obviously my cousin was feeling his thing from time ago.
I'm saying that.
That's
And he was a
That's the
good
same
guy, and he
cousin
was
that
probably
would
right.
do that.
That's why she gave me a big
And
plate.
your cousin see that you rejected him and thought, yo, let me slide you if you don't want this piece of
That's
meat.
that same cousin, yeah, that will watch you dead in your face while she's sleeping with your man, but watching you get ready to go down the aisle, but she's there fucking your man.
Yeah.
That's that same cousin. Pop out a
I
child.
heard
Now
that.
your child
No,
and
but
that
the
child
game-
of cousin
No, the
siblings.
game is the
Ayo,
game. I heard that.
relax.
I heard
The
that.
game is not the
You don't
game.
know what
The
my-
game is
my-
the game.
You need to relax.
You've been sipping.
I swear you
That's
got
the
a
way.
girl.
That's the way.
I swear you got a girl,
He's
man.
smart. He
You got a
knows.
girl,
Nah,
fam.
man, you
You need
can't
to relax.
move like that.
Play the game when you get played.
Alright.
Remind me never to show
He knows.
you the
Relax.
behaviour
Fox
of my
knows.
family.
Fox knows.
Hell no.
He knows.
Hell no.
I don't know anything.
Yes, I don't know anything.
Talk to everybody. No, you can't do that.
Why?
Like keeping it in the family. What is this, a
Morals,
pride
man.
of lions?
The
No.
morals
But
thing.
why
It's the best way though.
Mean.
Is it not?
That is not the best way. That is a
Aye.
By the lions, dog.
That's like what you say this cool,
That's how you
like
sit back in the
say,
day.
so
That's it.
say yeah,
Yeah.
That is
your ex's cousin, she's on you now, like what, you just gonna slide through that.
Yeah, why not?
trash. Absolute trash. Oh my god.
No, yeah.
Hey,
That's some jokes.
I understand. I told you. This is nothing.
Nah.
But what's
I
that?
was-
Yeah, but that
Savage
shows that you never
rude.
respected your girl
Gone
then.
savage, bro.
But she was dating. She
No,
was-
because,
No, but it's your
that
ex
shows,
now.
That shows
I said
then.
we was dating.
No,
I don't know
that shows
anything.
then. No, because that shows now.
So I said, what's our cousin
that,
saying?
oh,
What?
Yeah, you were
Man, you
so-
asked your ex.
Man, I was the ex.
No, it wasn't an ex. It was a girl that I was dating.
no.
Man said,
Nah.
what's that cousin
And
That's
she
saying?
was
still
a
a violation.
joking.
That's still a
She
violation.
was a red flag. So I said, oh, what's your cousin saying?
She was a
You're
red.
a red flag. What do you mean?
You see the reaction from behind the
You're
camera,
not even
man.
like, you're blood red. That's your red flag, mate.
How?
You're not even that slight red. You're not even that
She
little
wasn't
burgundy red.
serious.
You're red.
She was
Big
so I said,
dirty
what's our
red flag
cousin
in
saying?
your face, mate. That is you.
But is he
Yeah,
not entitled to
that's
happiness?
No,
Exactly.
yes, hold on. He's entitled to happiness, but if you're dating someone
That's
and then you're like, oh, what's your cousin
That's
saying?
walking into a stressful
Well, okay, so
situation.
then you were never with me. You just wanted to see what else was around. You
No,
wanted
who was
to
in
prove
school?
better
Who said that?
things.
One of the days, she put me off. She stopped talking to me because I did something.
Okay, so then you
Yeah,
moved to
talking to her
her
And then I
cousin.
said, and then I
And
said,
then, so hold on, if the cousin rejects you, what, you gonna move to the mum?
no.
If the cousin rejects you now, oh, I'm gonna move to the mum.
No.
Mum rejects you, gonna move to the
I
grandma.
just thought the cousin was pretty. She got a picture of her cousin. I said, oh, oh, who's that? What's your cousin saying?
So you're linking the girl. She put her cousin up, and you're like, right, who's that?
No, but it was
With a
dead.
capital
When I told her
T.
cousin, the thing
You're
was dead
trash.
anyway. She was a
That is
joke.
trashy.
C-A. A C-A.
That is trashy. That is so
But I'm not entitled
trashy.
to. I'm not entitled to her though. I can do
Yeah,
what
but
I
what
want.
I'm saying is,
Yeah.
it's like you basically weren't even looking at her.
Yeah.
I could do what I
It was
want.
like, oh, okay, so your cousin's hot. Okay, so you rejected me, but your cousin's hot.
No,
so,
you
okay,
shouldn't
so would you
reject me.
basically go
No.
on a date with me? to
Yeah,
go
your
to
thing
my
was a
cousin?
vengeance thing.
No,
Don't
it
try
wasn't
it.
vengeance.
You said that you would do it on a
We went
vengeance
on a
thing.
date.
Like what? You're not on.
No.
I what's your cousin saying? Or
We went
some
on a
mad thing
date.
like that.
Hella
The date was meaty.
vindictive.
The date was meaty.
We
Hella
stopped
Hell.
talking.
vindictive.
I stopped talking because I left early because it was some joke thing, yeah? She got a picture of my cousin. I said, yo, who's that? She's nice. What's she saying?
Like that's
She
what
got
I
upset.
said.
She got upset. Oh, that's
my.
my cousin.
You're a
Why would you
savage.
do that? You know that I like you. But I don't like you anymore. So I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Exactly. So why would you do that? You know she's
Hey, you
gonna
didn't feel
have
nothing.
to-
Hey, what did you do? You didn't feel nothing.
She took me
Red
on a
flag.
meaty date.
She took
Red
me
flag.
on a meaty
No.
date.
No.
I remember a couple episodes ago, you would never have
Big
said that.
bloody
They would
red
take her on a
flag.
date.
Episode she just said,
I said, what?
this is not the same guy for the first episode.
No. Listen, the game's the game.
changed.
Trash.
The
Hey,
game's
that girl stole. Because it's her cousin.
I had to go through some shit the last couple of weeks.
That's
yeah.
like saying, okay, you rejected me, I'm gonna go after your sister. Who does that?
Yeah,
This ain't
no.
extenders when they all
But she
sleep
never
with each
rejected me.
other.
So wait, Ayo,
But she never rejected me. That's not wrong, yo.
Ayo. So say now, your girl, yeah, she's your ex now, yeah. You go to your family tea, you see your cousin bowling through your ex.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't care.
Nah.
Yeah. Your husband part would
I
be
mean, don't care.
worse.
That's cool. Even if that's
I'm not insecure like
That's
that.
never
the
happened
hurt
in my
would be
house.
all over your face,
Like,
like,
done.
bruh.
I'll be like,
She was there preying my cousin the
like,
whole
that's-
time.
I'll be like, that's weird.
That
But
couldn't
do your
run.
thing. It's
Nah.
weird,
No,
but do your
no,
thing.
you
That
be
couldn't
done
run.
at.
You're
She
trying
can do
to
what she wants though.
It
You're
depends.
I
trying
don't
to
care.
You're trying
I'm
to
not.
Nah, that can't
It's
run.
weird, but do what you.
You're
Nah.
gonna see, you're gonna
So
see
you're
your
telling
cousin
me-
and your ex is dead lips in you.
So you're telling me,
What are you
you're telling me
talking
you
about?
wouldn't
Man
have
serving
told
the
her.
drinks to the food after
She was
that.
really
Man
into
serving the
her
drinks to
whole
the
time.
food after that.
But what can I do? She's not with me.
Nah, mate, you're a liar.
What can I do?
You lie. Why you
No,
lying?
No, we're not
Why
asking you what you
lying?
can do.
Well, no,
We're
what
asking
do
you
you
how
mean?
would you
You're
feel.
What do you mean?
I won't care. I'll say it's
I
weird.
know I'm punching up my cousin first. I can't do nothing to her because she don't owe me nothing yet. But you see my cousin, no.
Yeah, I hear that.
What?
Still.
You're
God.
right.
My cousin's getting new to her, she has to get dragged out there.
Yeah, I'm pulling my sis. Yo, sis.
Yeah,
even
you know
the
my,
better
cousin,
option.
my Aggie cousin. Hey,
That's even the best option right there.
Come on, you're right.
Like, are you mad? That can't run. Like,
Why not?
where's
That's
the
insanity, fam.
Gee, bro. Are you
No, that's
mad?
what I'm saying. It's
I'm
like,
agree.
so
You
the
know
whole
the depth.
time
It
you were
depends.
watching
Like
your cousin.
Like
I said, it
You
depends on the
wasn't
depth
even
of the
focused
relationship.
on
It's
that.
different.
You
Like
there
if you
waiting
looking
for
say
behind
us.
my head at my cousin giving you the little side eye. You're there like,
no, cool.
thinking
It
I'm
depends
smiling
on
at
the
you.
depth
No,
of
I'm
the
smiling at
relationship.
him.
So Marcelino.
No.
Because it's like it's different if
Context,
it.
yeah. I didn't know who the girl. I thought it was our friend.
I said
But I didn't care
Man
anyway.
tried to
I
act
didn't care who it was, innit?
I'm trying to back.
Don't backtrack.
No.
Man said
Don't
context,
backtrack.
But
Keep
I
it
was
where you
dating
had
though.
it.
She ruined the day, and I didn't want to talk to her. So I said, "Who's the girl in the picture?" No, I don't care.
That's rude.
No,
I don't
You
care.
didn't even give it a chance to like just
How is that
fizzle
rude?
out. You were just like, okay, who's that?
Yeah,
Who's
who's
that?
Who's that?
Just
What's she
keep
saying?
moving on. No, what is this? Guess who? No.
No, but
Who
tell
does
her
that?
like, no, but tell her like, I hear your point because it's not like it went anywhere.
Exactly, you didn't
I
go anywhere.
mean,
But
don't do
still,
it,
that's
man.
trashy.
Trust me.
That's still trashy.
That's a very, very steep hill to backpedal on, cuz.
No,
You know what I mean?
No, man, it happens.
No,
man.
but
It's
I'm
fine.
deep. It's
Yeah.
still. Gee, look here. If you take into consideration the actual situation that took place,
Alright.
he's saying they won on the first day, they just didn't bang. So there's not a couple, like no other two come from it. Like they didn't bang. It's different if it was like they went on a couple of dates and then they just
Right,
yeah.
right,
And like there's not literally he just saying that cool. Yeah, it didn't work out. I'm done with you. I've cut.
You just
I've
said
7
you'll
times
bang
with
your
you.
cousin.
Cool, it's
Like-
cool, it's cool.
Like
It's
so
cool.
to him, he's like I ain't got no. And there's
He's
no,
doing
there's
that eye
no,
right
there's no
now.
respect.
Man.
There's
He's
no
jumping on both
respect.
I
sides
don't
of
think
the
it's disrespect
debate.
though.
Huh?
I'm single. I can do what I want.
No, but that's my whole point. That's like the same here. See what I said earlier about I have to just punch up my cousin because I can't tell her something. It's the exact same thing.
Earlier, you mean 2
Because she's
minutes
not
ago,
my gal, so I can't say it to her. I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you can't do the deal. But obviously, the person, who I can, which would be my cousin, because he's my cousin.
Bro. They're both violated.
They both are. Gee, they both are violated. But obviously, it's my cousin who I can only have a problem because he's my cousin.
No, you can have a problem with both of them. Still.
No. But I can't do nothing to her.
Because it literally be like, okay, cool.
No,
So you
no,
were watching me, you were watching him this whole time.
Cameras and that. It's mad.
See what it is? Just for the cameras, but man can't do nothing.
Yeah, we don't even have to establish.
What I can do to my cousin, I can't do to her family. Like,
Let's
because you know what it was? Because it will be a situation where this ain't happening, bro. Like this ain't happening. No. But it would be a situation where man have to pattern it, like so you know that this cannot run. There's no arguing.
When they love each other, they rap for each other.
That's a good question, bro. What happens if you fall in love and they get married and they stay together?
Good for each other.
Well, then you kind of still sit there and question that, like, so hold on, this whole time you were really watching my cousin. You weren't even interested in me, you were just using me as a conduit.
Can we get a bit of context here? Yeah, what type of like when you say ex, you're talking about you've been with them for years.
No, just a girl was talking to you.
You say dating, so they don't even count, bro.
Nah, dating. Like I said, dating.
You're a free agent.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
until someone says like, yeah, you and I are official. You're a free agent. As bad as it sounds, but you are, because no one's made a commitment. You guys could go on like 15 dates until I hear them words. Yeah, you and I are official. We ain't official. So my eggs are all over the place. They're not in the same basket. Until you go, okay, we're official.
I'm trying to secure you. I'm saying I'm trying to secure you. Like you're my little chick.
So basically, man, them nowadays have no game.
Basically.
No, man.
They just don't really know how. They're just throwing like bare bait into the pond and hoping for the best. There's no tactical fishers anymore.
No.
That's how man them play it, especially in this generation. What can you do?
Well, yeah, you're one.
Do you know why?
When there's social media, there's
me for her cousin.
Yeah, why not?
You should know.
I probably would have secured her cousin anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
See, trash.
I like that.
Why is that trash? He's just confident in his game.
That's fine. You can be confident in your game. But it's the fact that you moved to the cousin, you're trash.
I just said what she's saying.
Yes, amen to that.
I just said what she's saying.
That is desperate. It's like I still want to be part of that family.
Yeah, like leave my family alone, fam.
If I can't have you, I'm gonna have a cousin.
Like saying man needs some way in there, innit? Like I said, he's trying to be there at the family function, just smiling, hugging up his girl like.
So yes, I'm still here. I still got my cards. No, card revoked. Bye. No. It is desperate. Like,
It's not.
Tragedy.
The girl was pretty, isn't it?
That's
no,
nice,
obviously he didn't know. No, it's not like he intentionally. He didn't know.
I thought it was her friend
You
initially.
get it? He didn't know that.
Yes. Okay. So you thought it was her friend initially.
So he popped up.
Fine.
Obviously, it's
But
rude
you
of
find
him
out
to
it's
do
her
that.
cousin, and you're still there trying to move.
So would it have been okay if it was a friend?
No,
Would it have been okay if it was a
when she
friend?
said I was laughing.
Depends what kind of friend.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously, depends what kind of friend. You could be a good friend and be like, nah. You went to date my friend, now you're dating me. I don't feel comfortable with that. Cool. But you get some other friends that are just blatant whores
No.
whose legs are open 24/7. Like, yeah, cool, come up
Let's say, for example, he went to date you. You said no, but your friend's saying yeah. Like,
if my friend said yeah, cool, bitch, you are never invited to my wedding. We're not even friends no more.
Why?
Because how do I know the next guy I decide to choose, you're going to be, oh yeah, I'm feeling him. No, move your fast ass and your 24/7 open legs. Move.
what are you saying?
You know what, Shannon?
Open
Wait,
no.
hold on. You know what, Shannon? Because you seem to be quite sure of the way that you orchestrate your words on that. I have a question for you.
Go on then.
I need you to be an agony aunt for someone right now. So I got a friend. That's not me.
Lies. It's definitely you. From the moment you go, it's not me.
I know because
Disclaimer, not
I
me.
saw your eyes kind of like, oh, like, no, it's not me.
Go on.
So I got this friend, right? He's dating a girl from one faith. Quite strong in her faith.
Yeah.
He quite strong in his.
Okay.
He wants to obviously take the situation to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously this is off topic but relevant to the dating.
Go on.
You know what I mean? Like Have you been in that situation? And if you have or if you haven't, what would you advise somebody going through that? You know what I mean?
I've actually been in that situation.
Yeah.
All I can say is that you just have to stick to your faith, innit? If you guys really love each other, then it's that fact where it's like, yeah, you'll make it work one way or another. So if you guys have kids in the future, neither one of you decide the kids' faith, you let the kids decide. That kind of way of being. However, in saying that, you do get people that are just too stubborn and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And it's like, fine, you know, this is my religion, you should convert to mine. Well, actually, no, I like my religion, you should convert to mine. No. Like, you guys could still probably love each other, but I feel like if you guys love each other that much,
because you know what?
it'll be that thing where it's like, you know what, religion don't even have to come into it. I love you, you love me. I didn't love you for your religion, you didn't love me for mine.
Yeah.
We can just keep it moving. That's all right.
Like, you know what the hardest thing is? Because it was like us, like, you know, some people that are in those kind of relationships, right? I think where they suffer most is family. Right? Yeah. So I think it's more. It's not even that they might be affected. Their love might surpass the I don't know, the sanctions of whatever faith they're from. But where it comes to family now, not understanding people that want to cut you off.
Then so be it. Then they're not your family. It's not even a Romeo and Juliet thing because their love ended tragically. Like, there was no need for that shit.
Just fight for it, innit?
No, because sometimes like the fighting gets boring and then you're not even fighting your family anymore. You're fighting each other.
If you love each other that much, you gotta fight for it.
Yeah, but sometimes you're now fighting each other because it's like, oh, do you know what? My family has said this. No, but my family said that. Your family are in the wrong. So now you're not even fighting each other's families and staying united. You're now fighting each other on opposite sides as your family are.
You lot just keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know what?
It's not
whatever,
a family
disregard your family's opinions.
No, you're building your own family.
Yeah, from the time, are they marrying this person? Are they
Exactly.
sleeping with this person? No, so then they need to mind their business. It's like, you can have your opinions, but your opinion isn't validated in this situation. Because at the end of the day, you're not there in our relationship.
So
we are.
Just for that friend of mine that's going through that, if you had, you know, I hope that helped.
You sure this friend ain't you?
No.
Okay.
I
I just have to make sure, innit? From what I gather, this is a safe space. You can talk, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like,
someone
it's
from a
fine.
different faith.
Oh, you can. There's no wrong
I've
with
dated
it,
someone
bro.
from a different faith, and like it's
Like,
not easy because they've
like,
got different belief systems.
I
But
love to marry a good Christian woman, but I don't think they're about. So
You need to shut up,
why'd
man.
you say that?
I have to hear what's out there, innit?
You're so antichrist. The most antichrist Christian ever.
No,
bro.
but there's some Christian
I
women
swear
out
to
there
God,
who
bro.
are hoes,
Hey,
but they come up with the Bible.
Are we going back to episode what? I don't remember what episode that
but
was.
it's true.
But man, start talking about church girl again.
No,
bro.
but it's true.
She knows. She's
It's
the word
true.
will come from female, so she knows.
I please. So you be careful how you agree with her.
No, I'm not saying.
She knows the females.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
But
but
she's
They're her
that's what I'm saying.
brethren.
There are some
We're just
women.
assuming them that.
exactly.
But there are some women out there that are like,
No?
oh, you know, like as long as I repent, then you know all my sins are gone.
No, man.
No, you can't hide behind religion. Own what you are. If you like sleeping around, then you like sleeping around. Just don't shit on your own doorstep. Don't let shit come back and bite you in the ass, and before you know it, everyone knows your business because it's like, oh, that's peak.
She's saying whole
That happens, and
smartly.
it's like, whoo. Literally, hoe smart. No, but it's true. Hoe smartly, not condoning hoeing, but if that's you, then cool. Just don't shit on your own.
I
doorstep.
heard that from.
Oh,
You
it's
get me,
so
man?
mad, blood.
So before
gotta
you know,
use tactics.
before you know, you walked into a place and you know everybody there that you slept with, and it's like, oh.
Trust it, fam.
Walks and that.
Damn, now you gotta leave the place because you're thinking shit.
Seeing the
I
gang
swear
and you're
everyone.
thinking real like.
But who's
No, you can't.
but
You
who's
can't
trying
do
to free
that.
multiple girls from the church?
What?
Hey,
Your
hold on.
church
Who's-
was
who's-
leaving
who
Mazolina
says?
back in the day.
Who says that they have to be from the same church? They don't even have to go to church. It's just like, oh, look at that guy. Yeah, okay, yeah, come back to mine. Yeah, my family gonna be at church at like 12 o'clock. Yeah, come.
Wow.
Done.
Praise.
Yeah, we got like this kind of window.
Wow.
You don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Lining up them beats at church time, you know.
not every like, Christian is good. That's why sometimes it's better to just go out there and just like what you like.
I don't know.
I feel like
I don't know
if
where
you-
you
No.
what you mean, blood.
Yeah.
Like, so I feel like if you're constantly searching for the same thing
Yeah.
in terms of like, okay, this is your type, this is what you're searching for, you're never gonna find it.
Don't get me
If
wrong.
you're just out there dating whoever, eventually you'll come across that person. Why?
I thought
Because you
everyone
stop
had to date,
looking.
No, yeah. you're
No,
not-
some
you're-
people
it's
like
not a
people
looking
for
thing.
personalities.
No, but that's how it should be though.
Lonely.
No, but sometimes you can't walk street with personality.
No, obviously, of course, you
Like,
gotta
you
take
can't.
looks into
You can
consideration.
smack your face
It needs to be a
with
combination of
guys
both.
though.
It
Like,
used to be more
like,
guys.
it's like them lane things where you box certain like, you talk to certain lane girls and they haven't got no personality. They're dead. Like they're
Most of them tell
gee,
me
like
no
bro, no.
Some of them just
Nah,
like.
man.
They're cross.
Nah. Those girls are not
So they're like,
10-10.
I've got no personality. This
You get
is
me?
just
No, they look
picture.
10 out of 10.
If it takes
What's
you
the parents-wise,
a
they're
certain
lit,
amount of
but
time to become
inside
10-10,
wise,
you're not
there's no
fucking 10-10,
context,
fam.
bro.
If you don't
Empty
wake up
vessel.
and you're
Yeah.
not at least 7, 8, you get me, then you're not 10-10 when you've done your makeup, fam. You feel me?
That's really out of order because there's some mornings I
What
don't
should
wake up
they
looking
out
that
of 10
great.
without makeup? You don't know.
There's some mornings I wake up looking like,
makeup's a
yeah,
fun
and there's
night.
other mornings I wake up
There's
looking
some
like
ones
dead.
and twos
Huh?
that make up
There's
and
some
then
mornings I
tens
will
or
wake up
something.
looking
No,
like.
man.
No, I hear that.
There's
But
some
You
mornings I
don't see
wake
that
up
people
like,
that
why
need
even
the
scared
sun paper on them
myself?
too.
That's
Them
mad.
two
But that's
women
not
that was
fair.
that's
old
you
ladies.
though. That's you just being
Yeah,
over
yeah,
judgmental.
Yeah, that's
feel me?
Because there's someone that I wake up and I'm just like, what happened to me in the night?
Question.
My skin's broken out, everything. Like,
So I know a friend who he lives with girls and he's got a girlfriend. He lives with like 3-4 girls. So
My guy.
no,
So
no.
there
You
was,
slam one of them
there was a
still.
party at his place. One of the girls got really drunk. He
Yeah.
put her on his bed.
That's the only.
You can't do that.
One of the
That's
girls, she lives
That's
there.
nice.
She lives there.
Yeah,
She lives there, so put her on her bed. Why are you putting her on,
No, she
on
don't
your
live there.
bed?
That girl don't
no.
live there. That girl don't live
That
there.
girl
Alright,
don't live
cool,
there.
say that.
Okay, so
Wait,
who
wait,
invited her?
Wait.
One of the other girls in the house, but he
Cool, then put her on that girl's bed. Why are you, my man,
I heard
putting
that.
this
A
girl on your
gentleman.
bed?
I heard that.
The bed that you and I share, but now you're putting this girl on your
I
bed.
read that. I'm with
I
you.
said a
I'm with
gentleman.
you.
Gentlemen.
Let's go through the scenario. Let's go through the scenario. Let's go through the scenario.
He's stuck in the sense that all these girls that live around him are kind of, in my opinion, bitches. So
Okay.
if he didn't do that, they would contact his girl and make some sort of a scenario saying, this girl was drunk, she was all over the place, and your mouth wasn't even helping this or whatever.
I'll be
And
like,
his
okay.
No, it's being blackmailed.
No,
These things. So
no, no.
basically,
So he's being
So his
blackmailed.
by the girls in the house.
But his
Right.
girl would fall for that or fall into that. So regardless, he ain't going to win. It's a catch-22.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
So what you're saying basically, the
That's
gal,
mad.
I'm trying to get my head around
the
it.
gal,
She's
yeah,
not sleeping on my bed.
the gal. No, look.
No,
So you're
no,
trying
no,
to say
no.
the girls in the house basically were trying
Go
to
sleep
set
on the
it up,
sofa.
yeah. So he
So they'd catch him out either way.
No, they didn't set him
Well,
up. They didn't set him up. It's like a party. You have a party.
Do you know
and
what?
then the girl's drunk. You'd be like, yeah, sleep in my bed. Takes her to bed.
Then
sleeps
she's
in
not
there.
the right girl for him.
And that's not his girl though. That's just a girl
No,
at the party.
but his
Yeah.
girlfriend, if she
Yeah.
would believe something as stupid as that,
Yeah, hundreds.
that's not the right girl for him.
Yes.
Because any girl who's with a guy, if you trust him, then it'd be like, okay, fine.
yeah, you gotta know
If
him,
they
Boca.
decided to text you and be like, oh, do you know what? This girl was rolling around the place, he didn't even help. I'd be like, okay, so what were you guys doing then? Why couldn't you guys help? Why does he have to help? What, because he's the guy?
That's real talk.
But if one of you guys invited her, that's your friend then, no?
So what happens if
So
you
then
slept
you
in
should
the
have
bed?
helped
though?
her. Huh?
What happens if you slept in the bed now?
What with the girl?
If
With
you
the
slept in
girl.
the bed with the girl.
That's
It's a
a
whole
matter.
different ball
It's
game.
inappropriate.
Because why are you sleeping in the bed with this
Thank you,
girl?
Ayo.
If
I was
anything,
gonna
you
use
should have
bad
left the girl
words.
in the bed and you gone and slept on the sofa or something. Or better yet, come to mine. Why are you even there? And hold on. And better yet, why am I not in this party? This is my question. Why am I not there? So you're here with hella girl, but I'm not there. Suspicious. You gotta go.
That's suspicious.
Man said,
Go.
You gotta go.
But you don't know if he did it.
But he just told you he lives in the
Suspicious.
girl with
But
bad
why
girls.
am I
It's
not
gonna happen
there?
every day.
Huh?
You can have your space. I'm not saying I have to be
Look at
all
what he
reach up under your armpit like the ocean. I'm not saying that. It's like, why am I not there?
He's a bad guy.
But why am I not there?
But from the get-go,
If it's
before
a
he
party.
No, but it's not his party.
I said it's not his
Not his
party.
party. He lives there.
Okay, but you live there. From
Yeah.
time you live there, I'm allowed to be there.
No,
You can be,
not.
but you wasn't there. But you just wasn't
We'll stay in the
there.
room.
They threw the party. I'm at yard. The party's going off. What was it? Our babes.
Question.
Babes.
No, question. Did she get an invite?
You're a joke.
Right, okay. So there you go. There's the context. The girl didn't even get an
But she
invite.
knew about the party though.
Okay, she knew about it, but she didn't get an invite, so maybe she felt a type of way about it. But then that should have been for her boyfriend to be like, you know what, babe? Party's happening. Roll through.
that.
Cool.
So wait. So what we're saying is, take away that situation. So if there's a situation where a guy is gonna be a gentleman or not, in the case that what he was,
Yeah.
right? he has to now give up his whole. If he gives up himself to be a good guy, that means he has to sacrifice sleeping on somewhere else, maybe even outside his house. Because if his missus hears that he was doing the right thing as a human being.
Yeah, but if you're sleeping in the same
It's
bed
a
as this
magic.
person.
Who said they're sleeping inside the same cupboard? How you know I didn't stop and tell what we used to back in the day?
Yeah, but you shouldn't be in the bed
You're
with
the top
another
and tell
woman.
me.
Point
I'm
blank.
joking.
You just shouldn't be in the bed with
Actually.
another woman. That's just basic respect for your own relationship. Basic respect for yourself. Because how would you feel
Yeah,
if the
because the whole
roles were
situation
reversed?
was a dickhead thing, man. He
If the
threw
roles were
himself
reversed
into
and you were the
candy
one
lines.
that was at a party with a guy and you like, took him upstairs, have a sleep there, whatever, and he's still sleeping now, you slept in bed, now I'll come back and tell you, me and him slept in the same bed. What's running through your mind?
Funeral.
See? Right. So why is it one rule for one, one rule for another? It shouldn't be that way.
We just want to get out there from a woman's perspective. Man, them are going to make their lives in it. And make it sound
What do you mean make their lives?
Bro, we would have said we didn't do nothing, so it's calm.
I didn't do nothing.
What do you mean?
That's what Mandem would have said. We didn't do
I was
nothing.
playing
So it's calm.
PlayStation. She stepped in the bed.
Why is she in your room?
Why is she in my
On the
room?
cover.
Why is she in your room?
Maybe people were sleeping on the other beds. There was no space. I
So
don't
that's
know.
not your business.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe.
Your PlayStation, stay in your
No,
room.
but some guys like that are just nice guys. I wouldn't personally do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but be ready for the repercussions.
Sorry, what? My thing is,
Yeah.
did my man know the
Basically, he's a
girl?
good ye. That's what he is.
No, but did my man know the girl? He didn't know.
No,
her.
he didn't know. He just been a good
No,
ye.
he was just the thing is that he's actually a good guy. He's too nice, if anything.
No, wait.
The thing is, there's
No,
nothing
no,
wrong
no,
with
no,
being a
no.
nice
Forget
guy.
all of that. You're saying my man did
But that's
not
the
know the
context, though.
person.
No, the thing is,
Bro,
though,
why are you putting a stranger in your bed, bro, fam? Are you okay, bro?
Because he's been a good person.
No,
That's
there's
what
not
it
a
is.
G.
No, but that's
G.
why I said
No,
it
no,
depends
that
on
is
the
not
girl.
thinking,
If
bro.
she's gonna believe
There's
the
no
lies.
such thing as being. You should be able to use your brain and look at the situation. Yeah, the girl is drunk. Yeah, she could go in X, Y, all of their bedrooms.
Yeah.
Why do you coming into my bed, bro? And I don't know you, bro. I thought he actually knew the girl or something
No,
in
he
that, and then I'd hear that. But he didn't know her. Bro,
No, I understand that, but then it could have been a thing where it's like, all right, cool. Whoever's
whoever's bedroom it is, put her in your bed.
Yeah,
Why is
it's
coming
true.
in my bed?
All I'm doing is,
But
what, do you
then-
need help moving?
Yeah, I'll help her move and all that. But why
That's not
would
even helping
That's not
move
touching.
no
That's
100.
not
That's
even
not
touching.
even
Yeah.
touching
The
it.
girl
They got
It's
nothing
like
to do
mad.
with me,
but
fam.
then that the
From
girl doesn't
you.
know his girl either.
What?
But then
Yeah.
I'll leave.
the next day, that same girl tells him,
Yeah.
this is wrong, so you gotta tell your girl, or I will.
Yeah, that's the question. Why
But
is the
you
girl
see that-
pressuring my man now?
Yeah, you see that
But
there.
she doesn't know him,
Mind
she
your
doesn't know her.
business. It's not your relationship. From the time it's not your relationship, you're not sleeping with that person. Get the fuck out. You don't need to be in there about, if you don't tell, I will. Because how do you know that you telling isn't gonna make that girl like get mad 1 second and be like, okay, it's fine, and still be with him? Now who looks like the dickhead? Him or you? Because you thought, like I feel like people like that are low key jealous. There's
The girl.
some level of jealousy there, like she wants the guy, so she's like, okay, if I break them up, this is gonna bode well for me. No, it's not, girl. You sit there, mind your business, drink your tea, drink your water, whatever you're doing, go for a jog, just stay out of it. You just gotta stay out of it. Why? Because
My thing is, why
you don't need to be a part of that. It's not your business.
Why did she go to his bedroom? That's all. I don't understand why.
Maybe there was no space on the other beds.
Bro, you better
Yeah, but the
make
thing is,
space.
it's like, okay.
Massive, you better make
She's sleeping
space.
on the sofa, bro.
But again,
She can lay down on the sofa, bro.
Yeah.
She has no need to go to. I don't know her. No,
Yeah,
bro.
but again, it
There's
should
no
be a
justification.
thing
I don't
where-
care how nice you are, and you got.
no, because if my
and you got a
boyfriend
missus.
did that, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you
but
do.
I trust my boyfriend. So it's that level of trust.
Yeah, right.
If you trust him, cool. But I know my boyfriend ain't that stupid. He ain't gonna do that. Because
Exactly,
he
bro.
just knows, like, no, it's
No,
not
but
worth
that's
it.
my whole point.
It's fine. He's allowed to have female friends. By all means, who am I to stop
Oh, what, you
no,
one of
no,
them
it's
ones you
fine.
allow with that, yeah?
It's not even a thing of allowing. You've known these
Real
people
one.
before I came about. So you can
Nah,
have
I just
female
know
friends.
a lot of people that don't allow that shit. Yeah,
But why not? I'm not your parent. There should be a level of trust. I'm not
Exactly.
dating you
No
to be my
girl can say that
child.
to me. You dumb.
Are you
Oh,
mad?
I mean,
That's your
hey,
level.
I'm in agreement, but
Yeah,
guys,
I'm mad.
can we put our hands up and say we'll be reciprocal about that? That's
What's the
cool.
question?
I've got lots
Yeah.
of male friends, and my boyfriend's like,
Yeah,
he's a bit
your girl
iffy
can do
about
that.
it. But at
That's
the end of
cool.
the day,
Your girl
it's
can have
like,
loads
if
of
I'm
male
with
friends.
you, I'm with you.
And you feel the same about that?
What?
She can have loads of male friends. That's cool.
It's all about the loads.
Loads of male friends.
I don't know about the
I don't know
lows.
about
Most of my friends
What do you mean? So
are
where do you
guys.
draw
The
the line?
ratio,
What do you mean,
like,
where
to
do I
girls,
draw the
guys,
line?
like
What,
every
it's
two
four
guys, I
loads
have like
and
one
three's
girlfriend.
calm?
Bro,
Okay.
I don't have that.
Ayo
many
said,
female
Ayo said
friends.
his girl could have loads of
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
But it's
on
the
that
level
Ayo
of
thing.
trust that you give that person.
What's the maximum amount of male friends your girl can have?
There's
then?
no maximum. Like,
So what are you talking about?
Bro, there's no limit, but bro, if
What do
I,
you mean? I said no, so you said no, it's not a
if
no.
I-
So
if
there's
I-
a limit.
huh?
You put a
There's
limit.
a
No,
limit then.
No, there's
is
no
it like
limit.
you've got 3 now? Like,
That's enough.
you know what I mean? Like, take
Free
it.
the limit.
I can't say that because there's no limit. It's just until whether I feel like I call. Nah, yeah. Why you got bare male friends in it?
So there's a limit.
But what's wrong with having male friends?
Well,
If
you
you,
have
if you
to-
can have
Yeah.
No,
enough
there's not.
female friends,
No.
why can't a girl have like guy
No, but
friends?
I don't. I
That's
would.
why I said it has to be
Platonic
no.
guy friends.
But
We're gonna put. I'm
No
gonna. I'm gonna
relationship,
rewind
yeah,
this.
cool.
But me personally, yeah, I don't have bare female friends.
All right.
So
Okay,
that's my
so
whole
that makes
point.
sense.
Like you get it, like so.
Yes,
you-
and I know you do.
Yeah.
I don't have
So
bare.
let's not lie out here.
Finished, man.
Fam, what do you mean? I don't have bare female
Huh?
friends.
Hey, he's finished, but I don't even know how your relationship's gonna work out.
Yeah, nah.
I know.
Every
that's-
inbox is popping.
Man, like, yeah, that's Iowa.
I mean, he gets all
I'm
the
not
girls.
jealous, man.
No. Let's.
But for me
continue.
personally, back onto that topic,
Mhm.
I just look at it as if that girl is naive enough to believe those girls over her boyfriend,
Say.
she should know her boyfriend.
Mhm.
That's why you're dating him, so you should know him. If you
Ex-
don't know him and you don't trust him, then you two are not compatible. Leave it alone.
Exactly.
And be like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. I've got too many insecurities about this, that, and the other. Nah, let's leave it alone. But if you trust your guy, and it's
Especially
like,
if
you
you're
know
trying
what,
to say that he's just a good
yeah,
guy
I
as
trust
well.
No, he
him.
is.
Yeah,
But that's the thing, you can be a good guy and nothing has to happen. But it
exactly.
depends on you as a person, whether or not you trust that person. It goes either way, girl or boy.
Yeah, say.
Because if you don't trust that person, then why are you together? If you don't have trust, then you really don't have nothing, because trust is the bare minimum
People are
that
insecure,
you
they
should have
want
with,
their ego
with
stroked.
someone.
Yeah.
And that's nice, but you can still trust someone and still have
They
your
want you
ego
to cut off all
stroked.
those male friends and all those female friends.
But then that's no longer a relationship. That's just an
That's control.
insecureship.
It's prison.
Like,
No,
who wants to be in that? Oh, I can't have no friends. So
You
and
should
so
only
said I'm
feel
not
that
allowed
way.
this friend.
You're
So
only
and so
allowed
said
to.
I'm not allowed him either.
No.
I'm on my own.
You can
prison.
listen. You can only feel that way unless the person is showing you signs of that's what they like, innit?
No girl can tell me you can't be friends with this and that girl. You stupid.
Well, no, but it's different.
I knew them before.
Let me give you a scenario. So if you can't be
Because they'll
friends
be
with
there
this
long
girl,
after.
but then say
I'm just talking about friends that you make after your relationships have started. I'm not talking about
I'm not-
friends you
I
came
wouldn't do
into a
that.
relationship with. Why?
I don't see anything wrong
So
with
I've got a
that.
girlfriend unless
So
we
why?
work together.
But your relationships
Unless-
that you came into the relationship with are cool, but you can't start new
But
ones.
why am I making?
That's a mad contradiction.
I've got enough
But you
female
can,
friends.
but you can have
I don't
other
need new
friends
ones
of the
now.
opposite
Nice,
sex. There's
nice
nothing
save,
wrong with that.
yeah.
If it's
Nice
platonic,
save.
if it's platonic and you know there's no relationship and you only have eyes for that one person, then what's wrong with
But I
making
have no
friends?
reason to make new female friends though.
Why you need to
I'm
make
making
friends?
Yeah, but
man.
if you chose, like, say
Read
one
books,
time,
man.
like,
Make
you're just doing
friends.
something like, oh, you and this person end up talking, whatever. It doesn't have to be a relationship thing. There's no issues with that.
I'll be cool with her. I'll be fine with her.
I listen though.
There's an issue when you
see,
start
if you
hiding
got a
it.
gal, yeah,
Yeah.
or you got a man, or whatever, you get me, bumper squeeze. Yeah. Like, realistically, the same way, it's like, you know when man them get into relationships, everyone complains, it's like, oh, my man's just moving like he don't remember his boys no more and blah blah. You get me? So you ain't even got time for your male friends. Fuck, you got time for your female friends for, like, they're different. You get it? You shouldn't even have time to even process friends like that externally if you're in a relationship, male or female. You get it? And if your relationship is at a certain level where you don't get these little, I'm sick of him right now, I just need my space. Because to me, that don't even equal a normal relationship.
Yeah, to me that's a bit toxic.
You dig it?
But the
You
space
should
though.
never have to.
Yeah, you
No,
should be
space-
able to,
natural
like, want
space
your
is
normal,
natural
like,
space.
just your own space. It's like, you know, I've been
Yeah,
around
I
you
mean-
too much today. I'm going out with my friends.
Do you know what?
You shouldn't even have an issue with that, whether they're male, female, pink, blue, whatever. You shouldn't have a problem. It should be like, okay, cool, babe, I'll see you
way-
later. Do you need me to pick you up or whatever? You know, I don't know, I'll see.
The way,
And then you're
the way
gone.
life is designed,
There
there's
shouldn't be a
natural, like, you're gonna be here at this point in the day, you're gonna be there. We're not gonna see each other right now. That's your
Yeah,
time
you'll know
apart.
each other's schedules.
You feel me? But usually early morning and evenings, late afternoon, you should be with that significant other. Anything else that we're doing is just
Yes,
selfish.
We're talking about like a living together.
Because we're still trying to. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm gonna be real. When people try to do this, I wanna slightly live a single life, but know that my relationship is assured. It's kind of a bit silly, like.
It's true, you can't want to be single and be in a
It's
relationship
either
at the
you're
same time.
in a relationship
or you're
you're
out.
single.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like,
You
you
can't
know what
go.
I'm saying? But no, but nowadays in this,
But some people want their
in our
cake and eat it,
society,
innit? So-
everybody wants to be eating cake.
You can
and having
juggle it,
and
but you
having
can't.
it.
Eventually, you can't.
But people are living their life. It's
That's why I
becoming the
don't
norm.
agree
It's
with it. If
becoming
you're
the
not ready
norm
for a
now.
relationship, don't get into a
Exactly
relationship.
though. But
Guys
If you're not
will get-
ready, don't get into it.
But guys will get into a relationship and then go
But
back
girls
and
do
fuck
it as
every other
well.
girl that they
But
see.
girls do that as well. There's
For
some
us,
girls that
it's-
aren't healed
Girls
from
do that
like
as well, still.
past relationships or whatever, and they'll jump into a new relationship,
Yeah,
put all that
preach.
trauma onto another guy, and it's like, well, hold on,
Preach.
you should have worked on yourself before you decide to do this, and now like your whole situation's fucked up. But that's your fault.
But
You
girls
brought
like
that up on
are
yourself.
insecure.
I don't know. I wouldn't say
Everybody's
they're
insecure
insecure.
nowadays, though. That's why
Oh,
everybody.
this is why you need to
handling the
secure
relationship
yourself
the way
up,
they are.
bro. Look for security, find security.
Yourself, innit?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
that's what
you should be
that's the
secure
first
enough
thing
in
you need to
yourself
do
be
in
like,
life,
yeah,
fam.
I'm ready for this relationship.
Find-
Or
get
actually, you know
yourself to a
what?
secure
Nah,
place,
I just
bro.
want to kind of talk with you, but I'm
But
going to
you
be
can't
honest with
force
you
it
from the
insecurities
get-go and
onto the
say,
world, though.
actually, you know what? I'm not really looking for anything right now. If you still want to be friends, cool. If not, that's fine as well. That's your prerogative. Because at the end of the day, all I can do is be honest with you. I'm not going to stand there, waste your time, and be like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for nothing, but maybe to go out and have a bit of fun.
But I wouldn't even be looking for a friendship because that guy didn't come to you as a friend. He came to you to chat to you.
But some people
So
come to you
with
as
girls-
friends
so
first.
with girls, yeah, but it doesn't.
Sometimes.
Nah,
not
That's
No,
strange.
the
'Cause when it
ulterior-
comes
the
to a
ulteriors
friend,
are always
if you
there,
meet
man.
friends from college, school, whatever,
Yeah.
fair enough. But you meet someone random on the road, that's not your friend.
No, it's
That's
true.
not-
They're
Definitely.
looking
That's
for
not
a
gonna be your friend.
relationship.
So if a girl's in a
Well,
relationship,
that's why
she
she
breaks
be
up,
honest.
and she's about to get into another one, that's lack of self-respect and love. Because
Yeah,
you haven't given
it's
yourself
true.
time to heal. So you go into
Yeah.
the next one, of course she's going to take all the burden from the previous relationship
However,
into the next
in
one.
saying that,
A lot of girls do
sometimes
that.
it could be a thing where maybe you just didn't love that person, and that's why you moved on to the next one that quickly because there wasn't a lot to get over.
But you still need that time to. Okay,
Oh,
you didn't love this
100%.
person, but you were still with them. You were
Yeah,
still with
You
them.
need
course.
to detach. That's what you need to do. Detach
Yeah.
from them. Nah, can't be. You haven't detached yet, and then like I said, you're with a new person. And like I said, all of what's there is still literally coming to them. Like
No, it's true.
happens frequently. So
But I feel like it just depends on the person. Everyone's different, innit? Sometimes it could be a thing of like lack of respect for yourself and lack of self-love for yourself. Like
Certain.
maybe you wasn't taught that, and maybe you wasn't taught the certain
100.
principles that you should be looking for in someone and certain standards, and
Exactly.
you haven't set them for yourself. So be it. There's some people out there that are just like that. That's just them, and it's like there's no hate to them. However, don't jump into a new relationship and give someone your trauma that
not
they're
fair.
now gonna pass on to someone else. That's not fair to that person because they went in there
But
genuine
sometimes you don't know you're
with
doing
love for you, and you're not even healed from your own shit. Like you gotta fix yourself before you can jump into someone else's life and be like, oh yeah, hi, fix me. Doesn't work like that. The only person that can fix you is you because you know everything that you've gone through.
But
Some
we still
guy
are
come-
we still are responsible when we take those relationships on because as we know, everybody nowadays needs something to fix. You feel me?
Yeah.
And anybody anyway is gonna need adjusting to a relationship.
Of course.
One thing I've recently come to really learn and understand is how important people don't really clock like. When you get into a relationship with someone, you need to look past the lustful infatuation part of that relationship and understand that what you've actually
100%.
done is gone into like a work contract. There's hard work about to be done on this thing. It's not just walking in on roses and daffodils and that's if we're made for each other we won't really argue that bad and stuff.
No,
We'll
that's
just
not how it
know
works.
relationships are hard. Any couple
compromise,
that
bro.
has like 50, 60, whatever, however many fucking years between them, yeah, and they've been together forever. All these old couples got together when they was like 18 and they've been together since 1930 and shit. They will tell you, listen, you see, if you the secret to a successful relationship, firstly is communication, yeah, and secondly, you have to know how to compromise properly with your partner.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
There
feel
are
like
things you're gonna hate.
if you don't have any communication with someone, that relationship is not going to work.
Never, it's not gonna
It's
work.
not going to work.
It's impossible.
Because you're not a mind reader. You can't like read that person's mind and know every single thought. It's like no, you got to communicate your feelings. If you don't communicate them, then what are you doing? You're wasting my time. Because at the end of the day, it's like okay, we're trying to build something. I'm not just doing this for fun. No one's getting any younger. This isn't
Time is
just like
passing,
a like. Do you know what I mean? It's not like oh yeah, let's just have like a little fling, whatever. No, you'll start like everyone gets to that stage where it's like no, I'm starting to look to build something with someone. Whether that's like build anything, like it doesn't even necessarily have to be a family. It could just be you two. But at the end of the day, you're still building something with each other. And you've got to have those key points like communication, respect for one another, respect for each other's boundaries, understanding, compromise. There's got to be all of that in tied with that, because otherwise you're just wasting your time. There's no point. You're like, what's the point in being with that person?
That is the truth. I agree with that. Can't argue nothing with what you're saying. A lot of people you see what is they get into a relationship here and they're not prepared to be in that.
Yeah.
This is what a lot of people don't realize. I say, sit like I look at some relationships and I'm saying, bro, I look at how the people then carry. I say, bro, what is the point? Because you're not prepared to do the things that are required. So there's no point. You might as well just be a bachelor, man. Live life in it. Like you get like you don't
be your
need
own
to,
island.
Like, cause my thing about it is like, listen, you can't hold on. Like you know what it is what I think it is because you know like sometimes people think it's just maybe right person at the wrong time, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? Like, they might be trying to live life like they want to live, but obviously they've met someone who's might be the waviest person. Yeah, you get, or it might have been there, but like
kids together. I can't leave her, but then I'm doing my thing on the side. It's an idiot thing, man.
But that's the thing. That leads back to the point of like healing your own trauma, whether you're male or female. Because if you do that to a female now, you're there wanting this single life, but then you're expecting like wifey shit from this girl. That makes no sense. If you don't ever plan to be serious with that person, and you don't have to be married to someone, you could be with that person forever and not be married and be comfortable that way. But if you're still moving single, then like, what are you doing? Now you're giving this person trauma. And now they're not going to trust someone else because they're thinking, well, that guy wasted like 5 years of my life. I'm not getting any younger. And he's there playing his whole single game but wanting me to be like a wife to him. How does that make sense?
No one actually understands like the real depth behind commitment.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
everybody's selfish.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like they did
everybody's thinking about their own shit. They're like, you know what? Fuck it, innit? Because I'm just caring about me. And then later on, they just want to complain. But it's like, we created a cycle and we keep investing in this bad cycle. And then we keep complaining about the results of the investment in this cycle. So stupid, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking over gal, complaining that gal are hoes. Gal are fucking over man, complaining that man are just moving like dogs and they just cheat on it. Well, like, obviously, like, you're leaving man them with scars. You're leaving gal with trauma. You understand what I'm saying? This is like I was saying before. No one wants to be that mark man and be the first one to make the move and say, you know what? Like, man them, influential man them, need to start telling man them, yo, stop cheating, blood. These same man them that everyone will listen to when they're talking about do rubbish and dress like a dickhead.
But I feel like those morals should come from home.
They should, but we already
just
know
personally,
what one.
not everyone has that family where
they
have that kind of connection, but it should be something that is taught to girls and boys from little.
Yeah, man.
Self-respect.
It should be, man. It should
like
be,
self-respect is a major one.
That's something that they miss. That's a subject that they miss.
Yeah, of course.
Parents, so
yeah, that's what I mean. So it can't entirely be like
that. We grew up in a generation where it was like your pops was probably here, there, or wherever, and then you had bare half brothers and sisters somewhere you probably ain't met. That was the story for most man. So that's what I'm saying. This was we come from a generation that was already infused in that cycle. It was fucked.
But then would you not want to break that cycle?
But that's what I feel like is happening in our generations. But at the same time, I don't even know if mine.
That cycle will continue. There's a lot of men who have
that whole culture is there.
No, it is.
That baby mom culture is there.
There's a very small group of obviously males, females, or whatever.
You know,
I'm not trying to live
there's
that
not like
life,
a lot of people that want to get married and were like, no, I'm fine being a baby mom. Why is that now become like such a big culture?
That was
to be referred to as, oh yes, my baby mom.
That was
like I don't have a name,
man.
That's
you know what I mean?
Respect.
But we don't
share
a bond. We only share a you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
that baby mama, I'm a strong woman. Oh, look at me.
But like, no one should strive to be a baby mum. Just
some people don't strive to be a baby mum.
It's the attributes that come with being a baby mum that they're so attracted to.
You know
that's what I mean.
What's great about it?
No.
Nothing is great about it.
Oh, great! I'm single and I'm struggling with my child.
You know when some of these younger ones,
right?
No. They kind of see the way the lifestyles that their baby mum brethren are portraying.
Benefits and
Benefits and parties,
Yeah, that sounds lit.
Benefits and house
How
parties.
great.
Yeah, that's the lifestyle that they live, right?
Yeah.
And this is no
Calling
offense
my
to
child
nobody,
up to
right?
every Tom, Dick,
But
and Harry.
they
because I
see
still
that,
wanna be, like,
or
living
they
my life
either see
carefree.
that.
We're not
or
changing
these
baby
days-
moms, by the way. We're not changing.
No, we're not. But these days,
Why?
more time, it's you see a guy
Yeah.
and he might be a popular dunny, and it's not even a new thing.
Yeah, it's not new.
But we already know that everyone's on this gas gang lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And they want to slightly be under disguise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shadow, you know what I mean? Because it's like, right, like everyone likes him. If I'm his baby mum, think about the respect I'll get. Think about the peas I'll get.
That's always the case.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
think like that.
I'm
is-
saying.
Because there's some guys
But
out there
it's-
that just turn out
unfortunately,
to be
it's-
deadbeats and they're
That's
gone.
the thing.
Who are
No, but that's
you?
what I'm saying, because I've
Like,
seen people
what
get into
check
that
are you getting?
situation, and then you see them, like you were saying earlier, you see them now,
Boy.
and it's all
Yeah.
reckless. You're just thinking, damn.
That's what I'm saying. No one wants to be rinsed
Yeah,
out,
I mean-
first of all. And no one wants to be a baby mum. No.
You must have been
No,
rinsed out
you-
to try. Be
Like,
trying
would you
out bare
not want
man
a
to see
family,
who's the-
especially if you
who's-
come
who's
from a
richest.
broken family? Would you not then want to make a family for yourself?
Some people
Instead
do.
of continuing that
Some people do.
cycle of having a broken
but that
family.
goes two
Half of
ways.
them-
Some
half of them
do, and
people
some
go the
people
other
are
way.
so used to that lifestyle they actually can't get themselves out.
Yeah,
So-
it's very true. But then in the same breath, like, would you not want to find someone that would, like, that doesn't want that lifestyle?
But there's some girls who don't believe they'll get that or they deserve
Yeah,
that, so
it's
they
true.
go with what they think they can get.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, man. It's
I'm
crazy,
not
man.
shaming nobody. That's just the reality of it.
Nah, man. I mean, you get what I'm saying. There's people where it's a full reality, man. Because we all know people in that reality. It's not shame. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, people have to start being serious, like with who they get into relationships with, who they.
But there's some people out there that are baby mothers and they'll just sleep around and have enough guys around their kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, yesterday I met Jerry. Oh
They got
yeah.
man up there.
Oh, the other day I met
yeah.
Tom. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's mad,
That's
it's
lack
mad,
of
it's
respect
mad,
for
it's
yourself,
mad,
and you're
it's mad.
basically showing your child that, yeah, you don't need to respect
And you
me.
know what it is? They haven't. In terms of like, I don't know what anyone wants to say though. That is bad parenting because they don't understand.
course.
They don't understand the psychological effect that has
Mm-hmm.
the imprinting on the child. But remember, it's a babe. Though, if it's especially at certain ages, some guy, like I said, they don't care. Like, bro,
Mm.
they don't care.
I hear
bro.
that, but so what are you saying? So these single parents, single mom, single dad, they can't have fun and bring people around to the yard.
No one's
Yeah,
saying
no,
that. But make
no.
sure your child
You know what,
isn't
yeah?
there until
Ayo.
you know you're serious with that
Realistically,
person.
you have to think about it, yeah. When this is what I said about this whole thing, it applies to this thing as well. People
Yeah.
trying to live that same lifestyle.
Yeah.
When you have a child, you are now a shepherd.
That's
Whether you feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's an unfortunate thing to your life or a fortunate
That's
thing,
your
but you have a responsibility.
yeah,
now.
this,
The,
Yeah.
this
the bed
cycle,
left
and this
made
is
it.
what this is that cycle.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, but I still need to live my life though. I still need to have fun.
Nah,
yeah,
no
no one
one
said
told you
no
have
one
a
said you
child.
can't live your life.
Yeah.
No
But
one
you
said
gotta
you can't have
equate
fun,
your
but you just
priorities.
have to be
Yeah.
responsible.
But
Yeah.
again, if you wanted
You know
to
what I
live
mean?
that life, no one told you you had to keep that child.
Boy, you get no one told you to go and do your thing and
No one
be
told
be,
you.
be in
With
that
all the
situation.
options that we have in this world, birth control, you're telling me for
Come on.
real.
And then you
You're
and
telling me
then
you couldn't use a condom that
and then your youth gets to a certain age, your youth's moving mad,
Yeah,
and you're
wonder
wondering
why.
why. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're used to seeing bare different male figures. Because that as a child, all you're seeing is a big male figure, and you're just thinking male or female. You're just thinking, okay, it's another kind of like authoritative kind of figure just coming in. That mum's obviously acting very happy when this person comes around, so they must be like, don't. Like as much as children are just doing what they're doing, so they're moving like they don't even acknowledge it, bro. But
Bro,
the way they're
always
taking it in,
bro,
the
they
way they're
always
absorbing it,
observe.
and thank God for the kids that obviously, like you were saying, they go the other route. They grow up to be people that just want to have that. They just want to go the opposite way, but they don't really understand that what that contributes to this bad cycle is immense. All for the sake of yeah, but I just want to have some fun. I just want to get waved and like I just want to fuck. What?
But why
you
can't you
dumb,
have fun
man?
without alcohol or sex or drugs or anything? Why can't you have fun? on
Because
your
they're,
own?
it's the
Very true.
insecurity thing. They're insecure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they have to give themselves away or do anything like that to feel validated. It's validation. Because
But then you're not being
unfortunately,
validated.
it's like it's trauma though. It's trauma.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not equating it and it's not the same thing, but it's like a child growing up without a parent, right? As much as you might grow up to be a great person, you always have this void and you always have these kind of insecurities. You kind of go through these. You have things about your characteristics that are developed because of the absence of some kind of structure in your life.
Yeah.
And when you look at relationships, I spoke about this the other day. A woman and a man come together, regardless of whether it's a one-night stand or a relationship, or you weren't in a relationship, you was brethren and you had a baby, it don't matter. You were both under the understanding that you have a responsibility. One person has now cut out. Do you know what that psychologically does? Let's say it's a woman that's left now with the child. Do you know what that psychologically does to her? It doesn't matter if she knows she's the dankest thing in the world, or if she doesn't need him because she's got her own peace.
You just left her with all the
that's the worst rejection ever. You've left her with something that you think is the reason that somebody would stay for whatever reason. Is not this person has disappeared.
But why
you're
is
doubting
it that
yourself, you're doubting the
that
child.
a child would make you want to stay? Why is that always being used? Like, oh, well, if I get pregnant,
I'm not
you'll
saying it
definitely
shouldn't,
stay.
because it's a psychology thing.
But that
It's
shouldn't
a
even be that
psychology
way.
thing.
Because at the end of the day, you're deciding to keep, like, from the get-go.
And bad advice.
You know
way.
there's signs that this guy is not here for the long haul. You know there's signs. You see them and you're thinking, okay, fine, whatever. So you decide to get pregnant. You're not only, like, you've got this trauma now from yourself, like, wherever you got that from to make you think that, cool. But now you've brought a child into the cycle that didn't have to be brought into this cycle. But now you've brought this child into this cycle because you thought it was the right thing to do. So now he's left. So now, not only have you left yourself without a guy, not saying a guy validates you, but obviously you clearly like this guy. Now you've, like, deprived your child of a father because you thought that child was going to keep him.
That's it.
So now
you contribute to
there's
the
you
cycle.
and this child, and kid gets a certain age, oh, who's my dad? And you're like, oh, well, this is your dad, but, you know, he didn't want to know. Now that child's thinking, oh, wow, like, so no guy's ever going to stick around. And then it just keeps going into this cycle.
Yeah.
There's no need for it.
Yeah, man.
Like, you should just be honest with yourself and be like, you know what, fine, cool. You don't want me, that's all right. Or we're just doing us, it's fine. Then you just make sure you're always safe. Whether that means you're on the pill, you got the implant, whatever. Fine, it's not gonna protect you from, like, STDs, cool. But you know there's a chance you're not gonna be pregnant.
Yeah.
And you just make sure he wears a condom too.
It's
What's the problem? There's nothing
No,
hard
but
about
like
that.
I said, a lot of girls dodge that responsibility.
No, a lot of mandem and everybody dodges that responsibility.
Yeah, no,
when you're jumping in the nuns, you know what.
You knew what you signed up for, so why are you now moaning? Oh, I can't go on, I can't do that. But you knew.
Because they didn't know what they signed up for. They had an image of what it would be.
Man.
Well, because you thought the baby was gonna look after
They grew up
itself.
seeing their mum not going out. They grew up seeing their
I
dad
don't
not going
understand.
out.
This is what I asked him 5 minutes ago. There are people that are just seeing it and thinking, oh, but she looks alright. She's doing. Oh, she got a car. What? Oh, so she got a little 4x4. You know what I mean? Like she's. This is how it goes.